IPOB, one family. Biafrans all over the world. If we want safety and security for our people, then let's continue to support Eastern Security Network. All donations are welcome. No contribution is too small or too large. Do your part, knowing that freedom is in our hands and together we must all rise to the occasion. Go to our website to make your contribution, www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. And remember that freedom is not free, but together we restore it. Farm by farm, forest by forest, house by house, and street by street.
And the revolution for Biafra freedom has begun.
God began to speak to me about Biafra. I said, I see an animal. Which animal did I told you last time? I said what? A what? A what? A small puppy. And I say, I see a small puppy going forward. All of a sudden, I saw so many strange wild animals, lion, bear, great animals around the puppy. Then I saw the puppy look back and saw that the animals around him are so many. Suddenly the puppy, what I saw last month is different from what I'm seeing now. The puppy is developing some features of wild animals. This prophetic word is not to the negative. It's very important. Take the Biafra agitation serious. Every authority, there come a time when a revolution is about to take place. The power of gun, bombs, and bullets cannot hold an ideology.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important. This very evening, we are facing a very formidable array of enemies, both external and within, and we are going to overcome each and every one of these obstacles. That I can assure you, that they may know that the God we worship is an invisible God, not a God that was wrought by the hands of men. For we do not worship idol, and we can never ever worship idol. Is impossible. This very family, this IPOB, belongs to the Most High. And that is how it's going to be until Biafra comes and beyond to eternity. This evening, I want to place it on record that our enemies are intensifying their attack against us from every corner. I am not saying this as lamentation or complaint. I am only trying to prepare our people for what is to come. You are being prepared for what is to come. The time has come to separate the chaff from the wheat itself. Our march is very, very near. The enemies are trembling, they are quaking, they are doing all they can to try to stop us. But they have failed very woefully, and they will continue to fail. But I want to tell you that we are getting attacks from everywhere all over the world. And very soon, they will buy over some of you. They will buy some of you over. The spirit of Oba Biasika and Ifajuna are still in some of you. When the time comes, they will buy you over. I am not doing this program tonight to ask all of you to be strong. I am doing it to remind you, not that if they succeed in buying you over, you're not going to stop what we are doing. You can't. You cannot. Not in a trillion years. But I need you to appreciate one very simple fact. That at the end of this very race, everybody will testify that indeed Chukwuka Biama, the same God of Israel, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the same God of Ehiri in Aguleri, the same God of Umweri, the same God of Ora-Eri, the same God of Owe-Eri, the same God of Arochukwu. Not to be known by the true God, one true God. You will know that indeed, not only is he omnipotent, that same God is the owner of this very agitation. No human being can stop it. We have enemies, and we need to be very, very careful, both within and without. Very, very careful. The next 2 weeks will be very pivotal. Next 2 weeks will be very, very important in the life, or should I say, in this very mission that we have embarked upon. The devil will do everything. And you are going to watch spectacularly how we are going to destroy and shame the enemy. That at the end, every glory and adoration will belong to God and not to man. Now let us go and tell you what is happening that some of you do not understand. I want those of you who are hardcore, those who were chosen before you were born. There were some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. This is a message for you. Those who from their mother's womb they were born to do this very work. You must be very, very strong. Because Biafra will open the eyes of black people all over the world. Because Biafra will mean that blacks from America, blacks from the Caribbean, from Southern America, they will all flood into Africa. It will be like the time that Yeshua was born. Biafra is like a light, a beacon. They will follow it. They will say, let us go and see what is happening there. That is what these no-colonialists do not want. They don't want Biafra to come. I am telling our people so they understand. The mountains, I didn't say one mountain, the mountains in front of us that we need to overcome. And for us to overcome it, we need to be very strong mentally, mental strength. Just like when you're doing anything in life, and it appears as if you are being buffeted from everywhere. That is the time that you no longer rely on willpower or your muscles. You go to your brain to endure and to persevere and to keep going until you overcome. That is the stage we are in right now. To make sure that our brain is in gear to confront everything the Janjaweed has to throw at us. We don't have money. Their budget is over $20 billion to fight us. They can bribe Facebook. They can buy them off. They can do anything they like. They can come to some of you and bribe you off. They can promise you what you've never had before. They can give you maybe a house in Dubai. They can promise you a vehicle. They can tell you, oh, we'll make you vice president. They can promise you anything to make sure that you're like them. But this very IPOB, this very hardcore is not going to move. And I will tell you why we can't move.
Any market you open, the chairman will hear from us. In Biafra land, any market you open, you will hear from us. We lost 5 million people. And you can, if you don't sit at home, we'll make you sit at home by force. People, no wonder we are suffering. You would have no appreciation of the sacrifice of the dead.
You think everything... Anybody, any chairman of any market that is opened, any market you open, the chairman will hear from us. In Biafra land, any market you open, you will hear from us. We lost 5 million people. And you can, if you don't sit at home, we'll make you sit at home by force. People, no wonder we are suffering. Sacrifice of the dead. You think everything... Anybody, any chairman of any market that is opened, any market you open, the chairman will hear from us. In Biafra land, any market you open, you will hear from us. We lost 5 million people. And you can, if you don't sit at home, we'll make you sit at home by force. People, no wonder we are suffering. You would have no appreciation of the sacrifice of the dead. You think everything... Anybody, any chairman of any market that is opened, any market you open, the chairman will hear from us. In Biafra land, any market you open, you will hear from us. We lost people.
Mercy on we Biafra, Lord give us a freedom. Have mercy on we Biafrans and give us a freedom. Oh Lord, have mercy on we Biafrans and give us a freedom. Father, we need our leader. Prophet, we need our leader. We need our leader.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Mercy on we Biafra, Lord give us a freedom. Have mercy on we Biafrans and give us a freedom. Oh Lord, have mercy on we Biafrans and give us a freedom. Father, we need our leader. Prophet, we need our leader. We need our leader.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important. That's come by force. People, no wonder we are suffering. You would have no appreciation of the sacrifice of the dead. You think everything... Anybody, any chairman of any market that is opened, any market you open, the chairman will hear from us. In Biafra land, any market you open, you will hear from us. We lost 5 million people. And you can, if you don't sit at home, we'll make you sit at home by force. People, no wonder we are suffering. You
mercy on we Biafra, Lord, give us a freedom. Have mercy on we Biafrans and give us a freedom. Oh Lord, have mercy on we Biafrans and give us a freedom. Father, we need our leader. Prophet, we need our leader. We need our leader.
Good afternoon, fellow Biafrans all over the world. This is the 4th day of August 2023. And my message today goes to Eze Akajiofo Aguleri. And I'm going to speak in Igbo language. Eze Akajiofo Aguleri. Ihe a gị na-ejiofo na-apịgharị ga-eri isi gị. Achọrọ m ka m gwa gị ụbọchị nke taa na iburugo aka enwe nọ n'ofe. Iburugo aka enwe nọ n'ofe. Aka enwe nọ n'ofe ka ịbụ. Ọ bụ ọ ga-ericha ka anyị na-anụ ọgụ ya, ọgụ nwa enwe ka anyị na-anụ. And Biafra karịrị gị nwa. Biafra karịrị gị karịa eze niile nọ n'ala Igbo. Ọ bụ na ịkwụsịrọ ihe a Ejiofọ na-akpọ gị na-agagharị a na-atịrị na ego na akaụntụ, ọ ga-erishi gị. Mụnwa bụ Simon Ekpa.
Mercy on we Biafra, Lord, give us a freedom. Have mercy on we Biafrans and give us a freedom. Oh Lord, have mercy on we Biafrans and give us a freedom. Father, we need our leader. Prophet, we need our leader. We need our leader. Yeah, man. The evil and wicked British and Fulani Caliphate can't stop the sun from shining from the east of God. And so Biafrans all over the globe, are you feeling me, chanting? Brian, I feel you from my location, you know. We are going back to our homeland now, to our roots to go Kike. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland now, to our roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to Biafra city. We are going back to our homeland now, to our roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland now, to our roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to Biafra city. I got to tell you, we no fear wicked British, we no fear Britain, we no fear them, Boko Haram, we no fear them, we no fear Fulani Caliphate, we no fear them, we no fear Mietiala, we no fear them, Bandit Kill, we no fear them, Janjaweed, we no fear them, Al-Qaeda, we no fear Lucifer, we no fear you Satan, we no fear little demons, we no fear Leviathan, we no fear little junkies, little Janjaweed. Obasanjo and his entire generation died and was buried in our Biafran. You think it is business as usual. This is the new generation of Biafran. For your information, if you don't mind, mad people everywhere. Mad people. Yeah, you man. We are going back to our homeland now, to our roots to go Kike. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home
Thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. We have come the way we used to come. Today is extraordinary coming. Biafran people, we own our legends to the dead. I, Gaddafi of Biafra, I am fighting for the dead first and for the living second. My allegiance is on those who has paid this ultimate sacrifice, ultimate price for this freedom. So consider first. I put myself in their shoes. That if I, the Gaddafi of Biafra, died on this quest, how will I be remembered? How will people, what will people say about me? How will people see the little effort that I put in concerning what we are doing? The same vein, I want us to observe a minute silence because they are the reason we are here. I am here to fight on behalf of my families who died during the Biafran War. I am here to fight on behalf of those who volunteered themselves to defend our land, that along the line they fell. Right from the time of Ojukwu to date. These are the men that I'm fighting for. These are the people that I consider first, not about you that are living. You are my second option. You're my second choice. You know what it takes for you to offer your life, volunteer your life to defend your land. Along the line, they sabotage you and kill you. Along the line, they disappointed you. You lost your life. Along the line, those you trust shoot behind you. They shoot you behind. You were at the front, they were behind you. Your brothers kill you. The enemies are legends too. These are the first people I consider in whatever I do. It is my privilege, my honor, to stand for them, to be their mouths, to be their eyes, to pull the trigger as much as I can. These are the people that we must consider first. It's not easy. They die for us to live. A higher sacrifice is a man that sacrifices his or her life for you to live. That is the greatest love you can think of. Some of us may not do it, but they volunteer themselves to do it. It is a privilege that I'm still alive today. If it's possible for me, I would be alive and do my burial, because I've chosen to die. I've chosen to die. I've chosen the path that I'm going now. It's better to die on your feet than to die on your knees. It's better you tell the truth, regardless of what people say, regardless the thousands of people that will misunderstand you. The time we are in another time. We want to prove those that were before us wrong. We want to let them know that this is another generation, which you and I is involved. That is why you are here. You got a lot of things that you are doing. You left those things behind and you are here today. And you can see we have made up our mind to go the way we are going. We have made up our mind that we are not backing out. We are not backing down. We are not stepping an inch back. What we want is Biafra. What they died is for Biafra. They did not die for one Nigeria. I am not fighting who died for one Nigeria. I am not fighting who disobeyed, they sit at home and come out, the enemy kills them. I am not fighting for those ones. They die in vain. I am fighting for the heroes, our forefathers, our founding fathers that have started this struggle. These are the people we are here for. And also my generation to come. These are the people I am here to defend. I volunteered myself with God helping me and the spirit of our land, Biafra, helping me. I do what I know I can do. Very well, you will know that for some situation that I faced and I still stand on my feet, you will know that I really meant what I'm saying. I don't care what people say. I don't care what anybody can say. But what is most interested, what is most important to us is Biafra. We focus our eyes on the ball. What is our ball? The ball is Biafra. You focus on your eyes on your destination. And what is your destination? Your destination is Republic of Biafra. We must fight to finish. We must fight to defend our land. We must fight to support Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of Biafra, to make sure we achieve our aim. And what is our aim? Our aim is Biafra. Anything short of Biafra. Like I used to boast, call it whatever you want to call them. I boast and I say I got no price. You can see today I am different. I am very, very different. I don't care. I don't look people's face. I say it the way I feel. Like I said in this topic, that our demand for freedom is non-negotiable. What I want to let the Biafran people to understand is that we fix our eyes on the ball. We don't care the distraction that comes from DSS dungeon, or those lawyers, or the people that call themselves whatever they call themselves. I, Gaddafi of Biafra, I came here for one thing. What I am here for is the restoration of Biafra, and to release every Biafra that is over here. Our quest will be introduced stage by stage. Stage by stage. Some of you that said, we need action, we need action. You see action. Some of you that said, you need Biafra, you need Biafra, you will see Biafra. Guide yourself, guide your lungs. Make sure you step up. Make sure you make up your mind to go the same way we are going. What is this way we are going? We are going the way of Biafra. Now, you know, I respect kings, His Royal Majesties. I respect them because I am a prince. We hold the sword of authority. And the 72 communities, 72 villages that make up my local government. I come from the clan where the king that rule the 72 villages come from. We are the priests. We are the kings. So I respect them. For instance, like Ezenri, I called his phone number, trying to inquire some things from him, and I discovered that he has bought over. In where I come from, the stool can never be bought with money. Where I come from, if you care to know from your comment section, if you didn't come from, if you said you are the strongest man, I don't hide my community. Go there and do your nonsense. I will go to your community. I will set it ablaze. I remember Gaddafi. I did not start this journey because I needed an asylum paper. No way. I've been doing what I'm doing from Nigeria. I'm doing what I'm doing from Biafra land. So for some of you that joined this struggle because you needed one paper or the other, whatever, no, not me. Go and ask 16 Brigade about me in Yanagoa or JTF. They will tell you my true story. What I'm saying is this. When King begin to lie, I wonder what people... When the king decides to be stupid, see, in my community, my blood brother is supposed to be the king. But for some reason, the great-grandfather has never been the king. That is my mother's brother, not directly from me. You know what happened? I said my mind. My mind was, sir, you say you want to be the king of this place, of my place. You cannot be. You know why? Because your great-grandfather has never become. In this my time, you cannot be. Because if you will be, your fathers would have been during the time of my own fathers. So in this my time, you cannot be. The people were related to your mother. Say yes, he related to my mother, but during the time of my fathers, he has never been, their lineage has never sit on that throne. You do know why? The great-grandfathers were brought to that my community. They were not, they don't have the blood, the royal blood. So for this reason, by age, he merited it. But by blood, he never merited it. I did not say because he related to my mother, I'll pervert the justice. If I can do that, I will do more in the matter of Biafra. I passed my judgment today. The king eluded him. Because anything you do it with truth. You don't look people's face. Like Ezenri, I come for him. Ezenri has forgotten that Gaddafi have his signature. A document that is signed concern Biafra. Any more move, he move. I will tell the world, I will show the world his signature. We cannot negotiate Biafra with anybody. Like I said, the stood of my community, if you pervert justice, you die. You will not last more than 3 months. No matter how much you have. They don't buy it with money. They buy it with truth. And you must merit it. That's where I come from. And then when we want to talk about my lineage, it's called Ndi Onyike. That's where I come from. That is my client. I am from the lineage of the warriors, in case you guys don't know. Ndi Onyike is the name of my client. In case you don't know where I come from, where I was born and brought and raised, where I come from. We hold the sword of authority in my place. You know, I am saying this to tell Ezenri that is a disappointment to the throne of the kingship, because I know about it. I was at the age of 7 when my father made me Nze. At the age of 7. There is a place in my whole community, the most senior that has access to enter that particular place. They are not up to 5. My father died at the age of 110. Go and ask question. Like some of you that said, I come from Ghana, I come from Sokoto, I come from... You are a mad person. I am Gaddafi. My name is Carlo Okubi. Kamalo Ozozo. I am from Afikpo South, local government. So go there and do your nonsense. I'll respond. Simple. For some of you that have said, hey, where did the Mazi Simon come from? You a stupid man. I've told you where I come from. I'm from Ada. In case you don't know. We are here for something serious. And the time has come for everybody to sit up. We are playing with all these politicians that are making things difficult for us. If you want war, we give you war. If you think if you get Mazi Simon off, that everything become easy for you, learn from the history. You think that during the time of Mazi Nandikano, and today, what do you get? What do you get? What do you get? What do you get? I'm asking the Southeast politicians, who is this toothache that we have in this struggle? Enough is enough. You have been putting hands in our eyes. You are pushing us to the wall. The time of mercy will soon get over. Even if Mazi Nandikano said, stop sit at home, we said, we are not taking order from you. Simple. Taking order from Mazi Nandikano means that 70 to 80 million to 100 million of Biafrans are all in detention. It is impossible. We are not DOS. We are the cabinet member of Mazi Simon, the Prime Minister of Biafra. We are his cabinet members. We can never betray him. We did not take any single oath to work with him. Let me tell you, our oath is the oath of our conscience. What do you want? Because when you define the purpose of your living, life makes more meaning to you. We have defined our purpose to do what we are doing, and that the purpose, what we have defined it, and what we want is Biafra. I don't care what you say. I don't care whatever you do. If it meet us death, We are happy to die. Go and study the national anthem of Biafra. If death becomes the price, we are glad to pay it. After all, one thing must kill a man. Why are you being afraid? I am warning the Southeast politicians. Gaddafi of Biafra is warning them, as you guys need war, we will give you war. I'm telling you. See, the good guy, Master Simon, is a good guy. Is a little bit soft. In case you guys don't know. If I am that kind of position, I don't care what to say, I don't care what to think. See, a mountain is too high. I've learned something in this South Korea. The highest mountain that caterpillar cannot meet for road to cross, they boast a hole. They create a hole inside that mountain. It becomes a tunnel. All they want is that road must pass through it. See, let me tell you, Biafra must come. Ezenri, you were a disgrace to that throne. Like I said, and where I come from, my own throne. If you lie, if you betray your people, you die. Go and ask question. I come from Eda, Nguzu to be precise. That's where I come from. So go and verify that some of you Mazi Gabriel, there's a man that was telling me they were not together, they went to the DSS office, they just meet, Jesus. Come, let me tell you, you are not sincere. You'll be surprised to hear me for what I'm telling you. You are not being sincere. I was talking to you, put the call across to the Henry. One of his bodyguard or whatever that holds his phone picked my call and vomited the trash and the nonsense he vomited. Even if Nandi says so, we are not obeying it. We can never take order from whosoever that are issuing order from DSS dungeon. Whatever you want to understand it. Whatever you want to call, you can go ahead and call it. Call it like that. What we are telling you is that we are not taking order. Our people who has died for this journey can never die in vain. They will never die in vain. You think we are just on the social media to talk? No, you know, my position, I investigate some things before I come out and open like this to condemn you, if I choose to. Ezenri, have you forgotten that I have your signature for a particular something? Gaddafi of Biafra, and the people involved knows what I'm saying, that I have your signature for something. So if you did not retrieve your step, I will show the world your signature and what it was meant for. No human being under this heaven will stop Biafra from coming. No human being. So when we are talking, you think we are joking, you think we are making noise. We don't make noise. You yourself, isn't you know, the person that's come to defend you, to exonerate you from this your nasty attitude. Now let me tell you, a meeting was held. The stakeholder meeting was held in Anambra. We are aware, very much aware. When you were invited, Ejiofor was there, Ifeanyi Oba was there, and all these demons we have in Igbo land. They were all there in the meeting with the governor of Anambra State. I was aware in the meeting. Ezenri, you were invited in this meeting. Then you were among the people that was nominated to go to visit our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I wonder how Aka Jofibo, who pour libation to our ancestors, we reduce himself so low because of your belly. We reduce yourself so low to work with criminals. Ifeanyi Ejiofor and MD Uba and Ifeanyi Uba. A whole king, His Royal Majesty, reduce yourself so low to that level. I pity for you, because if it is my community, you try that nonsense, or for we kill you. Even if Mazen Nandi, or they persuade Mazen Nandi to tell you, go and tell them and stop sit at home. If we stop sit at home, in fact, we are going to increase this sit at home. We are going to add something to it. Ask yourself, the purpose of these people is to kill the agitation, is to stop the agitation. Then if we stop this sit at home, that means the zoo come to pass. What is their plan? Is to stop our sit at home. And you, Akajofu Igbo, as they call you, you agree to be pushed around. See, go and ask question. My father is called Okubi. In my community, in my place, nobody pushes him around. He stands on what is right. That is why he died at the age of 110. As a king, His Royal Majesty, somebody come, you agree, you follow. But I want to tell the guy that was talking to me this morning that you went to Abuja on your own. You find about them there. And that, the nonsense. Brother, stop telling me that. You've told me before, when they wanted to do election, we had an argument and I have it on my record. You brought me before Okwadike. I told Okwadike something. I told him, as a father, you should listen to where children are crying and pointing. And we are crying and we are pointing at Biafra. You, as Okwadike of Ibuku, why are you guys not listening to what we are saying? Like Ezenri and whatever that carries his cup for him. I asked him a simple question. Yes, this morning, yesterday night, Nigerian time, that was around 7 p.m. I had that conversation with them. Just for some reason, I would have played it because I have it on record. I told him, if Mazen Nadekano has agreed that he did not order sit at home, which we agree, he did not order sit at home. We did. Gaddafi, I supported it, and what I support, I am involved. So we did. We never tell you that Mazen Nadekano orders it at home. We never said that. From comment section, if we or Mazen Simon, the Prime Minister, have ever come to tell you that Mazen Nadekano orders it at home, say it out. Say it. We never say so. So if Mazen Nadekano said, I have never ordered the sit at home, I didn't say so. Yes, he did not say so. Truth. But we said so. So that we that say so, go to hell. We are not, it is not, we are not DOS. We are the people that are ordained to do it. We don't negotiate with terrorists. Nigerian government is terrorist. Biafran government in exile does not negotiate with these terrorists. I asked him one simple question. I said, if Mazen Nandi has accepted that he did not order sit at home should be cancelled, why are you guys still holding him? For him accepting all these things, should have make you people to see he has a change of mind, that you people should free him. So why are you guys still holding him? Even when he said he did not order sit at home, even when you feel that he didn't support sit at home, why didn't you guys, why are they still holding him? You know what he said? You know, I cannot answer this one. I'm only tell you what I have from So, okay, thank you. You know, I respect the throne. So if it is ordinary human being, I for rain insult on you, tell you my mind. You can call it insult, you can call it whatever you call it, I will say my mind. If Mazen Nandi has agreed that he doesn't support sit at home, why are you still holding him? Release him now. Huh? If Mazen Nadikari told you, I don't suppose sit at home, I did not order, yes, he did not order sit at home. So why is still holding him? Mazen Nadikari know Ifanyoba very, very well. I will play you what Mazen Nadikari said about Ifanyoba. A liar remains a liar from generation to generation. Lying is in the blood of Ifanyoba. So Mazen Nadikari, who has known who Ifanyoba is, want to come today to believe him. Biafra people, why I'm here is to tell you that. Yes, Mazen Nadikari did not order sit at home. We did. And why do we order sit at home? One, to demand for restoration of Biafra. Number one, to let the people know that Biafra government in exile are in charge of our land, Biafra. That is major reason. Because the world would like to know, are you in charge? And the world is seeing that we are in charge. Like Senate's president has confirmed that the real Governor General of is Mazi Simon Ekpa. That is truth. So, what I'm trying to let you know is that he did not order for sit at home, but we did. And we're not denying it. And we still need more money to buy guns and bullets. We need arms. As you can see. You see the event that is taking place this time. They will go somewhere. The Anyash will be open. We'll strike in the Anyash. Let them go. See, the Bible says all things work together for good to them that love the Lord. This is the last fight we are fighting. We are not shaking. We are not giving up. What I want to tell you is, where do you stand? That's my question for you guys. Standing with politicians has made you, that brought pain and penury to you. Now let me tell you, these politicians they know what they are doing. They want you to die. They want you to oh my God. They want you to use your teeth to chew iron. I will give you evidence now that tells you that these politicians, they know what they are doing. Hold on. They know what they are doing. Evil men everywhere. There's something I want to play now. If it comes up, fine. Okay, I think it's up.
Additional prayer that the poor should be allowed to breathe. Say aye. And those who are against say nay. The ayes have it, the poor must be allowed to breathe. Your prayer is that let the poor breathe. And then Senator Mustafa has seconded that the poor should breathe. Those who are in support of the additional prayer that the poor should be allowed to breathe, say aye. And those who are against say nay. The ayes have it, the poor must be allowed to breathe. Additional prayer that the poor should be allowed to breathe, say aye. And those who are against say nay. The ayes have it, the poor must be allowed to breathe. Your prayer is that let the poor breathe. And then Senator Mustafa has seconded that the poor should breathe. Those who are in support of the additional prayer that the poor should be allowed to breathe, say aye. And those who are against say nay. The ayes have it, the poor must be allowed to breathe. Additional that the poor should be allowed to breathe, say aye. And those who are against say nay. The ayes have it, the poor must be allowed to breathe. Let me. Your prayer is that let the poor breathe. And then Senator Mustafa has seconded that the poor should breathe. Those who are in support of the additional prayer that the poor should be allowed to breathe, say aye. And those who are against, say nay. The ayes have it, the poor must be allowed to breathe. Additional
They have to pass a bill in the house that the poor should be allowed to breathe. They have to agree to allow you to breathe. Is it a kind of country you want to belong to as a citizen? That the poor, they want to negotiate. They want to as in, they have to agree. Now they have said, I has it. Has it bring down the price of the bag of rice, tomato in the market, fuel price? How much is your minimum wage? Your minimum wage is about 30-something thousand. If you reach 30,000 even. Now the poor should be allowed to breathe. They are suffocating you. Now they have to make pass a bill or vote in the house whether they should allow you to breathe. If I want us to, we will call. I'm going to give space for everybody to come. My sister Ijoma Igwe, you say it's shameful thing. They make fun of you. That is a country. They make fun of you. You know, they make jest of you. If the poor should be allowed to breathe, they have to say hi or nay. My God. Now tell me why you should be a Nigerian. That they are passing, they're casting a vote if to allow you to breathe, meaning that they know that they are choking their citizen. They choke you, they're suffocating you, they're strangling you. Then they want to say, can we reduce a little bit? Let them breathe small. So that all of them will not die. Because they know, say, to kill all of you, the power is already in their hand. That's why you cannot be able to purchase the bag of rice. You cannot be able to do anything. You even if you have a good business idea. During the COVID-19, I collected the money. Me will not be anything for this country. I collected the money. They paid me. They tell me sorry. I went like that quarantine, the 14 days or 15 days thereabout. After my quarantine, they paid me about they paid me almost, it's about $500 that I was paid. And some of you were paid a huge amount of money too. But Nigeria, what did they pay you? Your palliatives, they store it in the warehouse. All of them got spoiled. That is why they said they must not allow you to breathe. Because when you belly full, you can have power to come and challenge them. They make you poor. That is why they made people poor. When we say sit at home, they just zoom off. Hey, my belly, I want to eat. I want to. If we're in war, will you go to market? See, go and ask your father, or go and read the history. During the Biafran war, they threw bomb in Ozu market, Ozu Abham market. People like you guys went to market the day they bombed the market. That was the highest genocide in the history of mankind. And nothing has happened to them. The people that carried out this evil. Glow, my personal person. Glow. Thank you. So, They throw bomb in Ozu market, Ozabam market. They throw bomb there. They kill as many as. That's why they tell you, hey, sit at home. They ask you to come out, you come out. The person that is asking to come out, where is he? Where is he? And he asks you to come out, you mumu, come out. Then when anything happens to you, you say we are killing people. Now let me ask you. During Ngbo Junction, who killed us? Was it during the time of sit at home? Okay, this recent one in Enugu, the protest in Enugu, that they shot those ones they killed. These are the ones you know. Who killed those people? Who? Who killed those people? Who? Was it because of our sit at home? Was there any sit at home that day? The thing that happened to you is in your hand. Your life is in your hand. Your death is also in your hand. What is it? The Bible said, give heed to instruction, for it is thy life. Stay in your house. Even in the land of Israelites, they were told to put blood mark on their lintel. Go inside, lock yourself inside, put the blood mark. The angel of death is passing through the night. Anyone that comes outside that night will be killed by the angel of death. We ask you, we want to make our voice to be heard. We want to let the world know that we are willing for our independent nation. Then they ask you, sit in your house. The Bible, has it not told you that you should give heed to instruction, for it is thy life? Can't you have your brain? Haven't you read in the same Bible you read when he said wisdom is profitable to direct? We ask you, sit at home. So the man I come to talk to is Akajofo Igbo. I don't think it's still the offer is still working, because if the offer is working, the offer is supposed to turn against him. Even the persuade Mazin and the candidate said, I did not order it. But the fact remains that he did not order for sit at home. We did. We did. So because we did. So if I tell you what the man vomited from his mouth, you'll be angry more than the way I am. Augustine Chukuma, and Chuku, whatever. He's the father of Mazin and the Kano. He's this, that. Where were Augustine? Whatever Chukuma. Where were you when our market in Owerri were burnt? Where were you when Izumbe were set ablaze? Where were you when our houses were burnt? Where were you? What did you say? What did you say? That I've come here to cap careless? A king, a royal majesty, who has no respect for his throne. Is it me that will come and respect you? I am telling you that I was aware the meeting that held in government house in Oka, you were there. Ifan Yuba was there. The kind of whites were there. All of the governor himself was there. You guys had a meeting. You sent your representative to go and visit Mazin and the Kano, which you were nominated. But Gabriel, you are telling me he went on his own. Guy, see. See, I don't want to talk to you because there are things I don't want to open up. I don't want to go far. But I am warning you, stop telling me, stop. In fact, if possible for you, stop calling me. I don't need a friend. If you are not for Biafra, you can never be my friend. You can't be my friend and romance the politicians. You can never be my friend. I am saying so. If you say you are for Biafra, they say they that are those that have God. You know, there's no friendship, no relationship between the darkness and the light. I Gaddafi, any day I become a friend to a politician, don't believe anything I say to you. I can never be their friends. We were creating a boundary. See, let me tell you, the APC national chairman in Ebonyi State is my closest friend. Stanley Okoremega is my friend. Senator Ibrahimida is my friend. Solomon Iwuga is also my friends. These are people. You took me to the office of Joshua Dariye then. I have many friends as a politician, but I deserted them. I choose to be who I am. I run my business, my oil business, call themselves politicians. I'm here like a wanderer in a strange land. The days I was hungry. When I was in the zoo, I was not hungry. So then I get tired of hustling here, going to, you know, because it's not part of me. We're not boasting, but the truth is remain that if you say you are for Biafra, create a line. That's why I love Master Simon Ekpa. When this useless Ifeanyi Ubah was calling him, Simon said during the time of Anambra election, he said, I will never answer to any politician. I will never take their call. Even when me suggested, sir, can't you just take the call so that we let us hear what they have to say? He said, I will not. And I myself have become ashamed. Since then, I advise. Now, if you know, Sani Agbarawa was in the meeting. In fact, all media team was in the meeting. When our prime minister took us to meeting with wicked Igbo criminals. They call them World Igbo Congress. You know what they were telling us? They were telling our prime minister, you have to lie low, Peter be this, Peter be that. Our prime minister, all of us, we told them, even when they refuse us to speak, we go on chat on a message. We were bombarding them on a message. When they see that this kind set of people, they are not like DOS, because they use their mouth and say it. They say our prime minister is very, very stubborn. That Mazina Dekano does not behave like this. He used to listen to them. Our prime minister told them, me, Simon Ekpa, we don't negotiate our freedom. That's why sometimes some of you that used to come and tell Simon, please don't give up. Don't even tell Master Simon, don't give up. Because he can never. I'm telling you, he can never. What me? You see, is there Master Simon cannot. These are men that doesn't have price. Forget all this propaganda. He's working. Let me ask you, if Master Simon is working with Zoo, as the idiots are saying, why is it that Zoo is crying, sending terror assassin to Finland? Why are they calling Finland government to call their citizens to order? And you still come back and I don't know why you guys think that Biafrans are dumb. Chukwuemeka, Augustine Chukwuemeka Ezenri, Aka Jofo Aguleri, not Igbo. Because if you were holding a fort of Igbo land, I don't think. But like I warn you, I am warning you that I have your signature, which you know, in a particular thing. And if you step another inch, bam, I will open and I still have your signature. I still have that signature. I have it. I have that signature. You, Ezenri, I have you. You know that Gaddafi is telling you that I have your signature, what you signed it for. So you can go back. That thing you signed for. If you think we are joking, we are not joking. So we are not joking. Yes, Gaddafi is telling you, any step, bam, I will open that your signature and what it was meant for. I am telling you. Mazi Gabriel, you are aware of what I'm saying. Apostle, you are aware of what I'm saying. One of my brother, my closest friend and brother, his name is Chika. You know what I'm saying. They know what I'm saying. Go and ask them. They know that I have his signature, that which was signed for something. So any step, bam, I see you with all those criminals. I will let loose. Likewise, Abaribe. I have details of Abaribe's things. Abaribe, you remember what you did in 2017. I have the details. I have every damn details. If you any pim, I will blow the cover. That is me, Gaddafi. Pim, I'll blow the cover. We are here for Biafra and only Biafra. The problem that the problem is that you cannot kill us. We can only die when God says so. No human being can say so. The Bible says, who is he that says a thing I coming to pass when the God himself never commanded? Biafra, Ezekiel 27 say, I will overturn until it gets whose right it is. It is our rights. It's our rights. Biafra or nothing. In fact, nothing is not involved. Biafra or Biafra. If you think you have money that you can buy anything buyable, Gaddafi is telling you that there are some people that your money cannot buy in this journey. And those people will be your end. Your money can buy us. Henry, I am trying to refresh your brain. I said, Gaddafi, have your signature, which you were aware of. And that signature was signed for something. So, any more step with these criminals, I will open it. I don't issue empty threats. I say what I do. My words is my bond, and I will do it. Any more step. After our phone discussion yesterday, I just lie low. You think I accepted every garbage you vomited there? I only respect you as the Royal Majesty. Not even you, just the throne. Because I know if anybody disrespect the throne of my community, I won't take it. So that is why I lie low. I say, okay, I've had you. So I have come to respond based on our phone discussion yesterday. I have come to respond to it. Yes, number one, truth. Mazina Dekan did not order sit at home. We did. And let me tell you, you can't focus on our prime minister. Anything prime minister come to say, he's just a spokesperson. And in his office to announce it. There are hundreds of people that sit together, decide it, tell him to announce it. In case you guys don't know. You guys should stop seeing Simon Ekpa. They are people, principalities and powers that are behind him. You see, you people still have free movements. You can waka, make calls, sit together, and see what I believe in my book, in my own Bible. Enemy live long. See what I'll become in future. Me, Gaddafi said, let my enemy not live long, because if they live long, I will never become anything for them to come and see. So be warned. If you think as we keep quiet, we are afraid of anybody, we are not. We don't even care to answer in this matter, because we pass the line. We choose life or death. After all, one thing must kill a man. And we are choosing the death. If we live, it becomes an advantage. It becomes added value. In case all these children attack, you people send, do all this mushroom thing there. You see, you think that this thing can stop us? We know what we are going to face. We've already taken stock before we said we are here. Some of you that hide your face, you go back and do one evil or the other, you commit one crime or the other, you come with your mouth, hey, I'll help Biafra. Inside your heart, you're deadly. You are worse than devil inside. You're worse than Fulani man. I think that's what we are. We come here to do mambo jumbo here. Ezenri, I, Gaddafi, is telling you that anything again, if they send message to you, tell them you will not do it because I will put you inside trouble. Because I will reveal what your signature was meant for. So you can't kick against those things that you stand for. I have your signature, which you know. I'm repeating it and I'm repeating it. I got your signature. If I best, I will show it here now. Yeah, and now he said, I am your father. Hey, come on, Kata, where you there? Who you want to who now? Who? See, let me tell you, when adults call himself rice, we children will carry spoon. Simple. If adults call himself rice, we pick up spoon. We eat now. So that's why I'm eating. Because he has called himself rice. Where were you when Imo States were set ablaze? Burning down our markets, burning down our houses. Izumbe was set ablaze. You did nothing. We were shut down by Ebubago. You did nothing. You said nothing. You see nothing. Only sit at home. Your eyes don't open like frog own. Okay? See? Now we did now. This government, our government. Now we, no be them. Now we now. I urge every man on ground, every of our army to buckle your button. As the demand for war will give them double. After all, the Biafra independence will soon emerge. We'll fight to defend our land. If it is for stick, if it is for jackknife, if it is for gun, we will use all to defend our life and our land. If I want to open the phone line, you can call to say your mind. You can call us to say your mind. And remember, our demand for freedom is non-negotiable. Our demand for freedom is not all about, see, let me tell you. I have somebody that is in Port Harcourt prison. I will call him. You guys will hear. He's in prison. Our youth that is in Port Harcourt prison is more than 3,000 youths. Abakaleke prison. Ikulobia prison. Under Agwata local government. I'm not talking about the ones that is outside Biafra land. And you are here, comfortable. You went to bed, you sleep. You are very, very comfortable. And you've forgotten that these are people's children. These are people's husbands. What about the ones they are killing? Our people are languishing in prison. And you see it as nothing. You see it as nothing. To you, it's nothing you can complete in your house. And I talk about the ones outside Biafran land. And you are comfortable. You are comfortable. And you call yourself Akajo Fibonile. How many your children have you solicited for their release? The Mazen and the kind where you went and visit him, is he his house? You call yourself your Royal Majesty, Ezenri, Agoleri. And you are not ashamed. You went to Abuja, in dungeon, underground prison, underground cell. You went there to visit him. You come back to bring message. Are you mad? Eze, are you mad? I will insult you because you request for it. You wrote open check and I will sign it for you. Open check for insult. There is one of the phone, because sometimes they switch off the phone and hide it. It's one of the prison. I'm calling somebody inside the prison. I'll say it while we are still on this program. I will ask him to call him. I'm sending him text message as we are here. Maybe anytime the phone comes up, he will call me. You guys will hear how many of them, the Biafran children that are in prison. Igwe, Akajof Igbo Nile of Nri, Aguleri Nri. You never go there solicit for their release. I am from the during the time of Wazurike, they are still in prison till now. Some of them enter prison from Obibo. Some of them enter prison from Ngbo Junction. Some of them enter prison from Ngwa High School. Ezenri, you never asked for it. You never asked for them. Now you want to claim a father. Don't worry, my sister. Nobody will know the location that I'm calling. Nobody knows. I will not tell them the location, but he will confirm. From I'm calling, he's responding to me from prison. I will ask him for Igbo people, for Biafran youth that is inside that prison. How many are you guys? Don't worry. Don't worry, ne? Don't worry. Don't worry. So, but what I just want to say is that we have thousands of our people inside detention. Some of them was stopped. They raided them. They pushed them to prison. They did nothing. They are there. The day some of them called me, I was shocked. How do you get my number? I say, he said, you're calling from social prison. I say, can I call you on video call and see where you are? Say, of course. I called him on video call and I wept. When we talk about how to better our people, you are here. All you guys sit at home, sit at home. Your father, thunder fire all of them. We're there against this sit at home. Thunder roast to all of you. Who is against our Biafra? Who is against our demand? Our demand is for freedom. It's not negotiable. It's not negotiable. You like it, you leave it. Biafra is all we want. Biafra we must get. Please, the phone line is open. You can call to say your opinion. The phone line is open.
Dear customer, dialed is currently switched off. Please.
Okay, it's switched off. But as the process of time, I may get in. You know, they hide off the phone, they hide on the phone. Autopilot are doing all they can do. Government in SL are doing all they can do to release all these people. Ejiofor used his mouth and confessed that he allowed the Biafrans to rot in prison because he don't know who is other Nzama IPOB or autopilot of IPOB. For that reason, every one of them can rot in jail. Most trusted. They're interested in coming to tell you, sit at home, their father, sit at home, their mother. Please, the phone line is open. You can call, sit at home, their father, sit at home, their mother. Please, the phone line. Sorry, the phone line is open. You can call in. Nobody care about the Biafran people. Nobody care about them. All you want is your pockets. Give them furniture allowance. Give them wardrobe allowance. Give them all the allowance or all the allowance you can offer to them. They are comfortable. Yeah, people. Yeah, they smell. Yeah, they smell everywhere. Biafran people, we are here. You can call us. Manny Ox, say what's up? What's up, man? Let us hear from our Prime Minister. Okay. Hello. Good afternoon, our sister. The line is open. Thank you. The Biafrans are hearing you.
My language, which is Igbo language.
Why?
Yes, sir.
We are mixed. We are mixed here. I see some Yorubas that are here, so that I will understand the impact you are making, ma. Thank you, ma.
Yes, but Yorubas sometimes they speak their own language. I want to speak my own language. Ndị Igbo ka m gwa unu, ndị Biafra ka m gwa unu. Ihe ndị a ji na-agagharị from one DSS ọ gịnị ka ha na-akpọ ya na-achọgharị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ọ maka afọ ha ọwa afọ ha ka ha na-achọgharị ihe ha chọrọ ka ha were unu na-agba nwa abọyị forever and ever bịa tara m shoe moto gaa butere m nri ịkpọrọla children gaa saa ha eze onye unu ga-anọgide ruo ụbọchị unu ga-anwụ ọhịa chọrọ ka ha were unu na-eme ka ha nọdị tebụl osisi si na ọwụ chieftaincy title tebụl osisi agara everywhere ezuzu. That's what they want you to continue doing, serving them. Unu na-eji imepe anya oge eruola mgbe unu na-emepe anya ma ha achọghị Biafra anyị chọrọ Biafra anyị achọghịzikwa nọ n'ịgba nwa bọyị ndị ọcha anyị agba nwa bọyị ndị ohi politicians ọwụ ihe anyị chọrọ ime need ime especially you open your eyes. Tomorrow is all yours. Open your eyes. Happen that agadi nwoke na agadi nwaanyị anwụọla nọ ekwesịrị izi hapụ aka azụzụ wegharịwa onye nke asị na-akpọrọ Ifeanyị ụba onye nwasịrị na-eji plen enyi ya nwoke bulata Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ugbu ọwụzi ewu onye ozi unu lewenu ha nọ na-eri shasha unu nọ ebe ha na-anwụ youth unu kwokwu otu unu ga-ejitiri onwe unu ndụ tomorrow onwe ihe a ga-eme ha gbacha dịka ha ga-azụ ike onye na-achọghị Biafra ya ga-anọdụ ọdụ nwọnkọna anyị chọrọ Biafra a na-akwụ Maazị Simon Ekpeazụ anyị kwụ ndị ọbụla sịrị na ihe dị mma dị ha mma anyị kwụ ndị ahụ n'azụ ọ gwara ihe nchọrọ ikwu ndewonu.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my sister. You true. Like I said, Ezenri, as Ezenri was coming from Abuja, I want to go and carry him from the airport. Maybe for a very long time, he never entered plane. So after the meeting they had in Oka, some money were shared to them. I was aware in that your meeting in Oka. Caro White, age of 4, was there. Ifeanyi Uba has the enter machine to steal himself. The governor of Anambra State was there. They sent Ezenri as a delegate to go and visit our leader to see how they can confuse him. But what I want to say is that the owner of that plane which they used to go and bring our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu back from Kenya, the name is Nigeria United Airline. The name of the flight that they used to bring our leader back with is Nigeria United Airline. The guy is from Oba in Anambra State. That is the friend of Ifeanyi Oba that says, that time Ifeanyi Oba said, it was my friend's plane, not my plane. It is the owner of either United Nigeria Airline or Nigeria United Airline. The guy is from Oba. I've forgotten his name. I'll give you guys his name. The more day is breaking, the more truth are coming out. We know what's up. We only open what we want to open. But it's time for us to open the owner of United Nigeria Airline. That was the plane they used to go and bring our leader back. The guy imports AK-47 from Russia. It's his business. We know him very well. So these are the people. It is the man, the same man that said he thought Mazi Simon Ekpa is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This owner of United Nigeria Airline is the person that is threatening our prime minister that by all means he will bring him back to a country that our prime minister is not a citizen of, because he tore his passport in public. It was recorded that it has nothing to do with Nigeria. He's not a Nigerian citizen. Even the ones that call themselves lawyer, that don't know what to say, they have forgotten that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's birth certificate did not read Nigeria. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's birth certificate is written Biafra. It's written Biafra. It's not a Nigeria. So he has no case to answer to Nigeria. But the lawyers who are supposed to capitalize on that his birth certificate is written Biafra, not Nigeria. He is not a Nigeria. He's a Biafran citizen and a UK citizen. They know what to do. If Ejiofor went and allied on affidavits, the day they're supposed to release our leader, he purposely lied. As they said. Please, the phone line is open, oh, from comment section. Call. Let the Biafran people hear you. Because they say if I name we fame more. But some of you think it's a joke. The hand that I kill innocent citizens cannot get us Biafra. That is why you see the cloud of those Ndenzama, POS, has rolled away. It is our turn. And we are committed to our promise. And we promise you Biafra. And we are going to get to you Biafra. The phone line is open. Saying it was a call and now tell the Biafran people. And he went there on his own. So over 2 years, they kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is now when now he went to see him. The first time he went to see him, the message he brought back is cancel sit at home. Nya, 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 nya. The same voice with our oppressors, the politicians. Blessing Chukwu, he said you are from my village. Now you never can register. You come from my village, you never can register. Blessing. Take your time, oh. I will find you. You come from a village, no one can register. So that is it. The line is open. We don't have price. Oh. We don't have price. All in Zama group has price. We don't have price. So nobody can buy us. Dorothy Anthony, thank you. I'm waiting for your call. If I didn't see your call, I will shut down. What we are saying is that we declare sit at home. We said sit at home. Our demand for freedom is non-negotiable. It's non-negotiable. Hold on.
Good afternoon, fellow Biafrans all over the world. This is the 4th day of August 2023. And my message today goes to Eze Akajiofo Aguleri. And I'm going to speak in Igbo language. Eze Akajiofo Aguleri. Ihe a gị na-eji ọfọ na-apịgharị ga-eri isi gị. Achọrọ m ka m gwa gị ụbọchị nke taa na iburugo aka enwe nọ n'ofe. Iburugo aka enwe nọ n'ofe. Aka enwe nọ n'ofe ka ịbụ. Ọ bụrụ na ị kwụsị ụzọ ahụ ị na-aga, ọ ga-eri isi gị. Biafra ka anyị na-anụ ọgụ ya, ọgụ nwere onwe ka anyị na-anụ. And Biafra karịrị gị karịa eze niile nọ n'ala Igbo. Ọ bụrụ na ị kwụsịrị ihe a eji ọfọ na-akpọ gị na-agagharị a na-atịrị na ego na akaụntụ, ọ ga-eri isi gị. Mụnwa bụ Simon Ekpa na-agwa gị na ọ ga-eri isi gị. Ka m fụkwa unu again na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu sịrị nkasị nke ọzọ. Chineke ga-akpụ unu ncha niile ọkụ. Aguleri, jide na igwe unu, jidekwa na igwe unu. Amakwa m ihe nka ji agbachi nkịtị n'ihe gbasara ụmụ ndị Igbo a, maka igwe niile nọ na Igbo na-adịgo adulterated. Ego gụ na ego ihe unu bụ political igwe. This new generation of which Simon Ekpa is part of, anyị ga-akpụ na isi one after the other. Ndị niile abụ ndị eze na-eji Abuja gbarụkwa na ọgwụ unu ṅụọ. Onye ọbụla na-ekwe m anya n'anya. Ọ bụrụ ọzọkwa ihe a na-eme na mbụ ka a na-eme n'ugbu a. Igwe Aguleri, ihe abụ ga-abụ the last warning anyị na-enye gị. Biafra niile, anyị ga-esiri gị nri, anyị gaghị eriche ya. Ebe ahụ ị na-aga ụzọ adịrị ya. Ejiofor anaghị arapụta gị kịta. Mgbe ọ ga-esu, Ejiofor agaghị anọkwa dị. Ihe nche ịgwa gị today bụ wepụ aka enwe n'ofe tupu ọ aka mmadụ.
Just hold on.
Ndewo.
Okay, go on. Please reduce from the device you are listening to us from. Kindly reduce it and then you speak on Biafran people are listening to you, man.
Thank you for the opportunity to talk this morning.
God bless you, man.
First of all, I would like to say thank you for your propagation towards Biafra freedom. Like you rightly said in your caption, Biafra freedom is non-negotiable. I would want to use this medium right now to talk to our people. I know many people have been talking to Biafrans all over the world. I still want to reiterate to all what people have been saying. Peradventure, their minds have not, or they have not gotten some repentance or dual inclination, or I don't know, I don't even know how to describe it this morning so that they will understand what I'm trying to say. Using this medium to pray that the Spirit of God will touch their hearts wherever they may be, wherever, in whatever way they are, you know, maybe some of them have kind of, they are neither cold, they are neither hot towards Biafra freedom. I would oblige them to be hot towards Biafra freedom and contribute towards Biafra freedom. You can contribute in so many ways, your finance or your prayers or
Hello, sister. Hello, it's like you muted. Hello? It seems you muted yourself. Who is here? Chineke. Hello? We can't hear you again. What happened? What a one? I got to call you back. Hello, what happened? We lost your voice.
I don't really know. I may be in network, who knows. So, like I said, please, dear friends, can't stop. Those who are saboteurs and who are trying to, you know, create blockades in what we are doing. I mean, you will regret it at last. But the earlier you start, you know, you wake up from your slumber, the better for all of us. Because I can't see the reason why you have suffered for so long, and now someone wants to free you from unemployment, wants to free you from bondage of so many things, hardship, poverty, so many things that I cannot even start describing. No basic infrastructure in Biafra, Southeast in particular. Look at our roads. No electricity. Nothing to be proud of. For decades of military, whatever they are calling themselves. Now you need to come out from that bondage. I don't know whether you like suffering. The Biafran government the Republic government in exile has been educating you to sit up and so that you gain your freedom for better life. How come many people want to continue suffering? Have you not suffered enough? Have you not suffered enough for you to gain your freedom and live a better life the rest of your life? And not fear. Every minute of the day, you are afraid of your life. You can't even go out. You can't even go out late at night. You can't even buy stuff. I mean, you can't have like 10 naira and buy something, you know, someone can eat. Look at the government there. Can you imagine the statistics that one person is living below $1 a day? Come on. I don't know who has done this to you guys. Please, 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 please. Stop sabotaging the freedom of Biafra. Let's unite in love, in oneness, and live a better life for ourselves and for our generations to come. It is now or never. I'm telling you. Like my defense minister would say, we have crossed the Rubicon. No going back. No going back. So please, I pray that the Spirit of God will touch your heart wherever you may be, listening to me right now, listening to the media team, listening to my PM, listening to
Oh, my sister, what a one. Your network. But here, your network is okay. Saying okay. Everything seems okay. Well, sorry, I don't know what is wrong with the phone. Yeah, there is a brother in the house. Mazi Fine, are you there? Mazi Fine, are you there? From the device here, everything shows okay. Oh. The line is open. We have a few minutes. I'm targeting 2 hours. About. So if you want to call to contribute, the line is open. Yeah, so Biafra first. Whether governor, whether you be councillor, whether you be whatever you are, Biafra first. Biafra first. So we are expecting your calls. Call to let us know how you feel. Brother. Brother, make a speak. Let us hear. But say you are coming from the back of network.
No, I'm coming from the front of network. Thank you.
Please introduce yourself and you fire your contribution. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my brother Gaddafi. It is me, Mazifa Yungwara. Thank you so much for the wonderful work you guys are doing to liberate the Biafrans. I want to stand on the existing protocol, just like our sister have just said. This time is not the time to beg people for freedom. One thing I've seen is you can't beg people into their freedom. Anybody that you begged into his freedom or her freedom will come there and he will mess it up or she will mess it up. That is how it is. Freedom is something that you will determine that this pain is too much. What I'm seeing is what I don't like anymore. I want to liberate myself from this. But what our PM said is that those that are still believing in the lies, we will drag them into our freedom. When we drag them into our freedom, Biafra is now restored. If they love the north so much, the road is always open. They can travel from here to the north and stay there forever and ever. It's none of our business. Or those that say, no, we want to stay in abroad, then the road is also open. You can stay there and leave us alone. We, the Biafrans, we need freedom. We don't want to be controlled by Islamic people. We don't want to be controlled by Fulani. We don't want to be controlled by Britain. We don't want these nomadic people to be deciding how we live our life, how far we can go in life, and so on and so forth. That is why we said this thing is going to end. All these shenanigans, all of them is going to end this year. And the Lord is making everything to turn around for our good. Everything is turning around for the good of the Biafrans. That the redeclaration of Biafra is here. It's just a minute step ahead. That the Nigerian state will be the one to declare the Biafra for us. Once they go to war with the Niger Republic, then we will, because we are not fighting Niger Republic. Biafrans is not fighting Niger Republic. So we're going to declare the boundary and tell Niger Republic, any missile you're throwing, any bullet, let your bullets not cross this boundary. Are you getting me? So that is the level where we are now. This is not the time to preach, please come, you're suffering. Anybody that is suffering and he not realized or she not realized that she's suffering, it doesn't matter how much you preach to that person. Because it's somebody that is hungry that will first approach you and say that I'm hungry. Then you that has the money or you have the food to quench his hunger or to quench his thirst or to quench her thirst will now rally around to do something about it. And if you are in a pit, you must raise your hand so that the person that is coming to save you, it will be more easier for you to be saved. But when you come to the pit, somebody that has been in a pit dying and you're even bringing a helping hand to that person and the person is lying down on the pit there and telling you that I'm dying or I'm dying, that person is not yet uncomfortable with his situation. Once he's uncomfortable, he will begin to agitate. She'll begin to agitate. And the only way he can do that or she can do that is to raise his hand so that the helping hands will be able to raise him out from the pit. So that is how the struggle is now. We have crossed the Rubicon, like our leader said. This is not the time for long talk. This is the time that anybody that has his reasoning entered will do the needful. You don't even need anybody to preach to you anymore, because the deed has been done. And what we're waiting for is just the result to come out. And everybody will answer his father's name. It's to your tent, O Israel. If you're there as a Hausa person and you have not prepared your house, in-house work very well, so that once they ring the bell, you go to your house and lock it up. Oduduwa will go to their house and lock it up. Biafrans will go to their house and lock it up. Then maybe the wind that is coming might blow you, because if you're outside, the wind will definitely carry you. But once you go to your house and lock it up, you and your brother, you hold your hands together against anything that will come knocking on the door. That is the only way you'll be safe. So Biafrans, there's no any other way but for you to have your hope very high and know that very soon you will be in your own nation, where you will no longer be molested, where police will no longer come and torture you without any cause, where you will not be tortured even if you commit any crime. The court, the judicial system must take its course, because any crime you commit in Biafra, you're going to face the penalty of the crime you committed. But no police, no army will harass you on the street. You will be a citizen of a nation. Just I want you to ponder on this. For the very first time in your life, you're going to be a true citizen of a nation. Not like the citizenship you have in UK, the one that if anything should happen to you, they will abandon you. Even if when you come to agitate in their country, they will slash out the court proceedings and say they don't know what you're talking about. That's not the type of citizenship you're talking about. It's the type of citizenship that even if something happened to you, just like the US did, one of their citizens were kidnapped and hid in the terrorist camp of Nigeria, and they flew all the way from US without announcing it to anybody, and they came and rescued their citizen and went back to America and now sent the message to the Nigerian terrorist government that one of our citizens was actually kidnapped and hid in your territory, but we have rescued him. Are you getting me? That is the type of citizenship I want. Not the type that is not valid. Your life is not valid. You'll be kidnapped as the other rendition, tortured for 8 years, 8 days. And the so-called people that you are their citizens has said nothing, because they have their eyes and everything fidgeted in the oil on the process that is coming from Africa. Sorry, I don't need such citizenship. I need a citizenship. Yes.
Sorry, fine. Hold on. Mary Tokam, you can pop into the studio, Mary. From the topic of this program, you will see the link below. Click the description. You will see the link below. It will lead you to the studio. Thank you. Sister Mary, please. Say, I like you whenever you represent our people in Coastal region. Thank you. Mazi fire on.
So, that is the type of citizenship that you have. One that you'll be respected everywhere you go. Not the one that you will travel to Libya. I myself, personally, I would like to carry my Biafra citizenship, Biafra passport. I would like to travel to Libya so that they will see the difference this time. Not the time they will catch you there in Libya. Sometimes they will harvest your organs. Sometimes they will use you as a sex slave. Sometimes they will sell you. Sometimes they will do all manner of things to you. But this time, if you travel to Libya, once they see your passport that you're a Biafran, they will call their police, please guide him or her. Don't let anybody touch him. We don't need trouble. Are you getting me? That is the type of citizenship I want. Not the one that you'll be a lost sheep. Nobody looks after you. You are just a nobody. Nobody looks after you. Everybody wants to oppress you. Chinese wants to oppress you. Libya wants to oppress you. Even your fellow African country, your African brother wants to oppress you. South Africa wants to kill you by all means. Everybody wants you dead. Everybody wants you dead. And who will fight for you? Is it the terrorist government of Nigeria will fight for you? No, because they already map you out for extermination. So if they kill you in Libya, Libya is actually doing the work that they're supposed to do. That's why they will leave you pass through desert. If you die there because of the hot sun and the weather there, they are still achieving the aim of instituting Nigeria. Why the Fulani wants to Nigeria? So anything that happened to you abroad, you jump from a story building because you're running from police, you jump down and you were killed. They love it. You will not even see the ambassador of the Zoological Republic, the terrorist government of Nigeria, to come and say, what happened? This is our citizen. Nobody. They will all smile and say that Allah is doing the job. So I don't need such citizenship. I need a citizenship whereby dignity and my reputation will be honored. That I will not be seen as a criminal. That is the type I want. And we are getting there in no time. Thank you so much, my brother Gaddafi, for the wonderful time you gave to me. The very first time that the network allowed me to speak in your program, to come into your studio. I've been trying. Let me just say, this is the first time I'm speaking in any of your studios, both Asania Barawa, Baz Hugo, and all of them. This is the first time I'm being allowed to speak. So, my people, everybody should guide his loins. Guide your loins. Guide them. Put on your dancing shoe. Put on your helmet. Put on everything. Because you're going to withstand every hurdles that will make it impossible for you to cross over to the other side. We are crossing over. You have to bring you have to bring a lighter things that will not weigh you down. You have to bring lighter things that will not make you to go back. Because once you have your eyes
let us
on
pick
the
this call. Let's pick this call. Hello. The Biafrans are listening to you. Yeah. Fire on. You have 2 minutes.
Okay, I didn't know that that you are online, that you have program now. I just called so that there's an information I want to release.
Okay, I'm on live and the Biafra are listening to you. Call me after 20 minutes so that we'll relate.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you. Chikejimole, you are welcome. So, Mazifahi, sorry, you say when you go to Libya and their police will guide you. No, so. Mazifahi, are you with me? They was very, very happy. The Korean police, as my host country, they wanted to inquire from us. Mazify, are you there? Okay, maybe you don't go to the other room. So, my host country police came, as their colleague. They visited us as their colleague. So they say they love, they heard about Biafra in their system. They got to find out Biafran. Oh shit. So sorry. Yeah, Biafran government in exile system. They were to know about Biafra. They want to know more about Biafra. They came to our office, in our government in exile liaison office. All the pictures of the portrait of all our heroes. They begin to ask one of that, the other, this, that, that. They were very, very happy. They were damn happy, very, very happy to just identify with Biafra. We told them that the WHO is draining oil in our land. And you people, it's time for you people to identify with us. Or I told them, the Korean police, they sent three delegates. They came. I said, either you people fund us or you give us arms, military we need for now. Or when we finish, the WHO will not have a place in Biafra land. I told them. To tell you evidence of what I'm telling, what I'm saying. This is the gift they give to me. Do you see? This is the gift. This is the Korean police logo. I cherish this gift. So our prime minister said that now, who quite happy and happy tamboro. Mazi, fine, if you are here, you let me know.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. So
can you not hear me?
I can hear you now. It's okay.
Yes, yes. I don't know what is wrong with the network. I was hearing you all this
one. Now. Me, I know. So what I'm trying to say is that Ukwa ain't happy and happy time. They were very happy to identify with us. Yeah, very happy. So when they check my records here in South Korea, they see that I'm law-abiding citizen of Biafra. So I am a Biafra by example anywhere I am. So the same thing I am telling you, anywhere you are in the world, be a good example of Biafra. Not, the representatives of Nigerians are people that know with crime, So I also encourage you to join us here. If you are living in South Korea, this is the first Biafran liaison office in Asia as a whole. South Korea is taking the lead. At the merit. Yes, this is Gaddafi. This is Gaddafi. I am Gaddafi. Mary, I am Gaddafi. If you go to the description, you will see the link that will bring you to studio. If you want to join us in studio, please come. If you want to call, you call. So Mazi Ifeanyi, you see this man that call himself Israel Monesty that went to disgrace himself. A whole ordinary carry white.
My brother.
And he's running a skater.
That thing is very shameful, honestly. For Eze Henry Akajofo of Igbo to condescend so low, align himself with criminals. This has a lot to tell me on the things that I've been doubting. Whenever I want to count those that are still standing with our people, I used to count him one because of the position he holds in our land. But now I know that if this person can compromise this way, how much more other people that is not with the blessing of the land, that is certificate Igwe and the certificate tribunal ruler.
Please, Mazi, people are asking for link. You will see our topic, our demand for freedom is not negotiable. Go down, click the link, as in click the topic. Click the topic on your phone. It will open. You will see like, you will see views, you will see the dates. Then go down, you will see liberation time is now. Join us in the studio. Kindly click the link below to join us in the studio. So there is a link here. Sorry, let me show them. There is a link. I don't know how to show it to you. There is a link. When you click the topic, you can see the dates.
No, turn the camera. Turn the phone. You're turning it upside down. Turn it the other way.
Nah. I don't know why it's showing like this. Okay.
Yeah, but you see now. Then I want to have correctly.
Is it okay now?
But we can't see. The person who might not be able to see the letter.
But how do you join, Ifeanyi?
I clicked on the headline now. Then he asked me if I want to join the studio. Then I clicked on the studio.
Yes, simple. If you click on the headline, Aha, somebody just walking. Laila. 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 Aha. The brother that I just joined now, can you, if I just give me 1 minute, let this brother introduce himself and speak to Biafran people. You got 2 minutes. So, brother, fire on. Hello. Yeah, please, the mic is speak on, please.
Wow. Sorry, I'm not a male, I'm a female.
Oh, sorry, never mind, sorry. Don't be annoyed. Please manage
I'm
me. You know,
from,
I don't grow old. I know.
I'm phoning from London. I was just trying to check the instructions you were giving, so I tried to go down there. I managed to come in.
Sure.
Yeah. Well done for the job you are doing.
God bless
all
you.
of
Now
our
that you
media
are here,
people.
you can say your mind and speak to Biafran people.
Well, my mind is not different from what others are saying, because I feel my dad was a late paramount ruler. I don't think if he was alive, he would have done what the Eze has done, because he should know when children are coming to deceive him. I feel so disappointed with Eze for him to be lured into coming to tell lies. That's big lies, because knowing who Onyendu is, Onyendu has already put his stood in the ground. So I don't see why these enemies are coming up with propaganda and all, which they have failed right from the beginning. So all Biafrans, please stay at home. They sit at home is what is worrying them, because they thought they could be able to convince a lot of us to stop sitting at home, but we will continue to sit at home. Even while I'm here in London, I do observe they sit at home. So back home, please sit at home. People from my riverine area, where I'm from, because I'm from Cross River, but I'm from Okuni, which is Ikinikom, Ogoja province. So I don't know if they are hearing, I don't know if the radio is there, but I'm begging everybody to sit at home. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you.
There's
this one. Yeah, let's see whether this one is what I wanted to bring up.
And then you will know how serious we are. You will understand that we say something and we do it. Every promise we have ever made, we have fulfilled it. There are many more coming, which we have been relentless. Coordinators will no longer exist after a short while because of the role they played. They won't exist. The fewer we are, the better, the more secure our secret is. And there is no coming back. There is no coming back in. We need people who are hardcore Biafrans. I mean hardcore. I don't mean just a Biafran in our t-shirt in our okay. I mean hardcore. People who we are born Biafrans. And can you see how interesting things have become? These days they're beginning to come out. I mean genuine hardcore. Those that will never go back regardless of what is in front of them. Those that will serve their country without any conditions. Today we have tried to demonstrate that we are
Mazi, fine. I like somebody just entered in the studio. Yeah, we are hosting them. Say me and you, I hope you are aware. So there's a brother that is in the studio. Please give you your mic so you can fire on. You have 2 minutes. And when you come up, you speak to Biafran people. Our match is non-negotiable. We cannot. In fact, Biafra don't negotiate with terrorists. Nigeria government is terrorists. So, my brother that is on the stage now, what do you have to say? Please fire on. The mic is yours.
Mazi N, are you there?
Mazi N has disappeared.
Mazi N. Okay. You heard what our leader said. You hear the prophets. The prophets speak, right?
Let me play it again. Then you talk about what he just said.
Against our march. And then you will know how serious we are. You will understand that we say something and we do it. Every promise we have ever made, we have fulfilled it. There are many more coming, which we have been advised not to tell you and we cannot tell you. But our march is relentless. Some coordinators will no longer exist after a short while because of the role they played. They won't exist. The fewer we are, the better, the more secure our secret is. And there is no coming back in. We need people who are hardcore Biafrans. I mean hardcore. I don't mean just a Biafran in our t-shirt in our okay. I mean hardcore. People who we are born Biafrans. And can you see how interesting things have become? These days they're beginning to come out. I mean genuine hardcore. Those that will never go back regardless of what is in front of them.
We are here.
Those that will serve their country without any conditions. Today we have tried to demonstrate that we are.
Mazi, fine. Did you hear what he said? Fire on.
Thank you, my brother. You know,
he was talking about
one
like
thing that our leader
who can be on his face from morning to night. Fire on.
One thing our leader said here is number one. He said that our march is relentless. That the march to our freedom is relentless. That we will not march from now till next year, maybe from 2015 to 2017, then we'll say, let's go for a break and see if Nigeria will work. Let's give Nigeria like 2 years or 3 years to see if it will work. If it didn't work, then we'll come back and pick it from where we stopped. He said since we started that our march is relentless. And that those that call themselves coordinators, this coordinators, that coordinators, this coordinators that are here with us, the POS, the infrastructure agitators. And these people don't know when the prophet is speaking against them. And that's the worst thing that can happen to any man. When a message is coming for you, the same thing happened to Judas. He was eating with his master, and the master said, anybody that will put hand, immediately I put my own. That person will betray me. And Judas put hand and still went on. He didn't ask his leader, what am I going to do for me to be saved from this thing that is coming against me? These people was there with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are hearing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu telling us our leader, with all these people, with all these men and women that we have, he's still calling that he don't have men. Then what are we here? What is our job? All these people in the DOS and all the coordinators here and all over the world, what are they doing? Does it mean that they are not meeting up the target that our leader is giving? I asked myself a lot of questions, but I didn't get the answers to those questions. Not until what happened that our leader was extraordinary rendition. Then my eyes was wider opened to see why our leader had been crying and saying, I don't have men. Calling Elohim, just give me men that are made of steel, those that have been born for this particular cause. Then I begin to see the wider picture. And since all of you came in, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Biafra Republic government in Ezra, Gaddafi, Sonia Barawa, all of you teamed up and supported Simon Ekpa. Things begin to take another shape. And our leader see it coming. He saw it coming. when he said, this is the man that is bringing the new dimension. Go and listen to him. Go and listen to him. And that this is a broadcast of our leader that he said that Simon Ekpa is the new general. I don't know if you've come across that video.
I'm looking
he
for
said
it.
that Simon Ekpa is the new general. It is there. Maybe I will look for it and I will send it to you. He said that Simon Ekpa is the new general. That he should continue with his analysis. And today, look at where we are. Our march is one that is not, we are not going to relent. It's relentless. And he will not go back. It doesn't matter who called him on phone. It doesn't matter the pressure. I have people that encourage whatever agenda that he has, that he will tell them, this is what we want to achieve on this, and they will support it. Not like the POS period. The Mazen Amdekan will say, if we do this, if we boycott this election, look at what we are going to achieve. They will say, no, 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 no. If you boycott this thing now, blah, 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 our people will say that you are upon this one will say, by the time they mount pressure, not the external pressure that Mazen Amdekan is looking at, is the inward pressure. The pressure that is coming from the in-house. The in-house pressure. Chicken Edozem will be calling. Chinanso Onyoshi will be calling. This one will be calling. This one will be calling. Don't do this. Don't do that. Mazen Amdekan will end up saying, okay, let me withdraw this. And Mazen Amdekan is dying inside, asking God, who are these men that will walk with me? Where are they? Send them. And Elohim told him, when the time comes, I will send them. And today you have confirmed that our march is relentless.
Mazifine.
Yeah.
You know, what you are saying is what he said. What this Igbo World Congress.
World Igbo Congress.
I used to call them criminals. WIC. So they said when they were trying to persuade us to step down our demand, that hey, Ebeje Jog is here. Wonderful. Ebeje Jog, you're going to speak to Biafran people. Hold on. Hello.
Ebeje Jog, I throw away salute.
Wait, I'll bring her. Ebeje Jog. I don't know what is wrong with our thing. Hold on, let me bring you to the speaker. Ebeje Jog, I cite her. Wonder man. Ebeje Jog want to speak to Biafran people. Okay, you can go on. The speaker is on. Speak to Biafran people. You have 2 minutes. Sir.
Okay. Good afternoon from here.
Thank you.
My name is Biafran Prophet. I am calling from Biafra land.
Thank you.
And I have an information to pass. And though I have passed this information to someone that I may not call his name here for now, this information is very, very important that other Biafrans need to take note of it. I am the prophet that called, if I'm not mistaken, last year or earlier this year, 2023, when Simon Ekpa was on air. And I told him, if you can remember, that a driver to one politician in Abia State walked up to me and told me that Barrister Joffo is behind what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know if you can remember. Now, the same driver has come back again after that the letter that Barrister Jimako read.
Hold on, I want to ask you something. This information you are giving, is it good for public consumption, or how? Because the Biafran people are listening to you.
Yes.
Okay, fire.
Yes.
Fire.
It's good. Yes. Okay, now the same driver came back to me just last Sunday. He was extra hard. I was asking him, he was with a new car. I was asking him, this one you are jubilating like this. This car, is it your own? He said, no. Far from that. That Simon Ekpa has succeeded. This was his first comment. I say, how? I asked him how. He said to me that his boss, told him that Simon Ekpa is stubborn, and that they have failed again. That for Simon to reject that letter from Barrister that he has succeeded, that he began to tell me that Biafra has come, that the politician, his boss, told him that they have any other thing now, that they don't have any other thing now to do against the seat at home, against the Simon Ekpa. That Simon Ekpa is stubborn. That the letter was wrote by his brother, the brother of Mazen Nandekalo. So why I'm saying it on air now is that let all the Biafrans take note that that letter was not, please I'm coming, was not Mazen Nandekalo that wrote that letter.
Sir, hold on. Even if I said, even if that is Mazen Nandekalo that wrote the letter, we not honor it. Go on. Even if
Gaddafi, the letter is even taking it to a very far distance. The distance.
If I hold on.
From a politician, this authentic information. So he didn't know that this driver was an IPOB member. He didn't know. Even till tomorrow, he can't know. So anything that happens, any meeting they goes and come back, he will let the driver know they are meeting. Because it was the driver that carried him in here. So it was not only the driver of this politician. So what I am telling to Biafrans out there, please, whatever Simon Ekpa said we should do, those in Biafra land, those outside Biafra land, outside Nigeria, let us do it. Let us obey the command of Simon Ekpa.
Thank you.
Because this driver told me that Simon Ekpa has succeeded, that Biafra has come. So he was happy. He was happy. So, and I believe him because he has told me the first information, and I didn't believe him then when he told me that Barrister Jiofo, Ifeanyi Jiofo, behind the kidnap of Mazen Nandekalo.
Yes.
So this one now, I believe him.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, brother.
Use his mouth.
You know one thing, the terrorist government
since we brought him back. So he said, since we brought Mazen Nandekalo back, and this is where we stand, though. Whatever Mazen Nandekalo is going to say now, we are not going to honor it. Now, this is the only thing we stand upon, which he said when he had his freedom. Biafra, listen.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Hello, Ebeje Jog, the defense minister of Biafra, is on the phone line to speak to Biafran people. Ebeje Jog, the Mic is yours. Fire on, ma.
Thank you, Gaddafi of Biafra. Thank you, fellow Biafrans. I thank you all for doing what you gotta do at this point in time.
Hey, wait, guys, salute.
The guy that just spoke a few seconds ago concerning the driver telling him what happened and how Matthew Simon is stubborn and how I must tell you that guy has a very big information. Because what they don't know is that even in their meet, that we have everything. So before they even plan the meeting, we already know what is going on. But I must tell Biafran people to be steadfast. We are at the end of the road. We are at the 11th hour, and Biafra must come. Nobody can stop it. There is nothing any human being created by God can do about it. Let me tell you, what they did right now is the final straw. And we're waiting for them to go to Niger by tomorrow or next tomorrow. And then the next thing will come. That will be the next chapter for the Biafra people. When we are telling you that and wake up in Biafra, we are not making any stories. And whatever they are cooking, we are equal to the task. And you might even remember that Martin and Kevin told them that although will be the end of the caliphate, and they are receiving it woto.
Yes. Yes.
That call themselves the leaders of Igbo land. We have respected them enough, and we'll know by now that they should be thinking that what the youth are asking about is what is supposed to be given to them. Not even given to them, that they have terrible rights given to them. But because they have decided to serve the Janjaweed, that is why they think that the only thing they can do now is to go and bring the terrorists to our nation. But my message to them is this: that the people you're seeing now, the defense of the Biafran nation will go as nothing. Send that message to them that it is not business as usual. What we want to let them know is that the tenor and everything about them has expired. This is time for the little Joe, the little Ifani, the little Abarawa, the little Right, and the little Ngozi. This is the time for them. This is the time for those that they call the poor, because the poor are the ones, the people are the ones that have the power in their hands. So whatever they're doing now, they are just dancing around the fire. And I must thank our Prime Minister, the Agune Chamber one. When I call him the Agune Chamber, I know what I mean, because this is a man that I stay with almost every 6 or 10 hours every single day, making decisions for the Biafran people. So I know who he is. Maybe I was looking down on him. But if you want to look down on Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of Biafra land, and ask God why he chose David against Goliath. And that is what is really going on right now. So we're waiting for them to make that mistake, because what Nigeria has expired. The tenure for amalgamation is over, 9 years over. What they signed was 100 years, but they have extracted 9 more years from us. They know that they don't have the justice. They don't have the fairness. They don't have what it takes. And what we will call the organ for We have the Oguno for ourselves, and that's why we're dealing with them. Promise them. And I swear by Almighty God, they can never go free. That is the mission of the people that are around right now. So I was so disappointed that the Ezibo was tricked into criminality. I called him yesterday, and I know what I spoke to him. And I want to let you guys know that maybe he never knew what he was getting into. He thought that he is smart. But unfortunately, the Biafran people are smarter than him. And I saw him yesterday as somebody who was incapacitated, who never knew what he was getting into. We have reiterated it that Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of Biafra land, have already said it. He can never take orders. The Defense Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, we will never take orders from Mazina and the Kano as long as he's still in that dungeon. Because I don't know when the dungeon has become the house of Mazina and the Kano. So what these criminals are doing is that they are now trying to solve problems from the top. They don't want to get to the bottom. To be able to solve the problem that is trying to assume them. You are in the prison, in a dungeon or captivity. You have kidnapped a man that never did anything, who is fighting for his people. And I asked them, where in the whole wide world that self-determination has become a crime? The answer is nowhere. It's only in Nigeria that such a thing can happen. And the people that are orchestrating this are his own people, the Igbo people. Sometimes I used to say that Igbo people are caught. I know what I mean. I am telling you because of the kind of wickedness that comes for our people. It's not all the Igbo people, but I know that at least what I've seen so far is showing me that our people have a problem. And until they start getting down to solve this wickedness in them, it started from because they are trained from the tribe of Judah. They are trained from the tribe of David. They sold Joseph out of sheer envy and wickedness. They killed Jesus. But when they sold Joseph, they suffered for 42 years. And when they killed Jesus, they atoned with his blood. But this time around, I am telling you, the heaven will fall and the earth will roll if they do not release Mazin and the Kano. And if they do not give us our freedom, because the people that are here right now are people that will be over 5 million people that have died in this cause. And that's why I've told these Efulefu, the criminals that call themselves politicians, who are only trying to protect their properties and their wealth in the expense of the pharmacists out there, that their time is over. And I've told them to get prepared. The reason why they're still making mouths moving from one place to the other is because we do not want to strike our brothers. We don't want to kill anybody. We don't need the army, the Liberation Army, doesn't want to go after them. But they should think that madness is only limited to some people. Play to say that there is no human being without some of madness in him or in her. They have pushed very, very fast. And we will not. The Defense Department will go at nothing to defend Mazi Simon Ekpa. Nobody in their midst will threaten him and go scot-free. That is the position of the defense. And we want to let them know that more movement or any more meeting, I am telling you, Biafran people will depend on them, and we are not making mouths. They should know what they're doing at this point in time, because the time is now, and nobody is going to take it from them. Try to thwart what we're doing, because the mission, our mission, is to restore Biafra. We are not here to talk with anybody at this point in time. The federal government is in war in the Czech Republic. When we think about why people were capturing our oil, capturing our resources, going to the South to develop it, and this time around, God has said, no, that you sent over there, the counter worm will take over it, and you will come to zero. That is what is coming now. Wow. It's not that they not know that these people are fighting for their rights, but because of their selfish nature, because they have stolen our resources and went and developed another nation without giving their people what they really, really need. That is why they will go in there and they will be decimated. And Biafran people will get to their destination. I want to let everybody know is that today is our fundraising. We still need to equip those who are fighting for us. And I must tell you that these guys are doing a amazing job. These gallant men and women are volunteers, and you can never defeat the volunteer army. The Nigerian army doesn't have anybody. They don't have conventional soldiers. What they have is only criminals and terrorists. They're imported from everywhere in Sahel. And I want to let you know that sometimes the Nigel, we are coming to fight the Biafran people. But right now, they have that fight in their hands. And Nigerian terrorists from the Fulani sector will now go and do the bidding of God in heaven. And so whoever that is thinking that the way that is coming now is orchestrated by humans, you are making the greatest mistake of your life. Because God is working, and they will put themselves in turmoil and mess, and Biafran people will go. So everybody today is fundraising. Come and donate your own. Make sure you put your name in that book and in that archive. Make that history. That's what we are calling for. And defend your nation. Because even if you have all wealth without defense, without security, you are not heading anywhere. Therefore, my brothers and my sisters, the time is now. We are getting ready to go home. Everybody prepare yourself. When you are asked to, or when a kind of instruction, please follow it. Because the hour has come when the Biafran people will go their own separate ways from Nigeria. Nigeria is a scam from the beginning. Nigeria is a scam right now, and they have come to expiration that no man can redeem them. Nigeria has come to a point where nobody, whatever they do now, will be a mistake. But the whole world to know that all they have done is to destroy that which God has created from the origin, and they will pay their labor. That's all my question, and I want Biafran people to know that the time has come. So let us all support in prayers what we are doing for our young men and women who are fighting for us. That the time has come. Praying for our prime minister all the time. I know that God has, lifted him up. Even where he's living right now, he's living like a king, because the king he is, and king at this point in time, to lead the people of God to the promised land. So thank you guys so much, and thank you, Gaddafi, with the media team, all the job and you guys are doing. We are so proud of you getting and letting the news out there. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Biafrans. We are winning.
Yes, sir.
Biafrans.
Thank you. Meji Buago. Meji Buago, I salute you. I salute you. I salute you. Thank you. There were.
So, Mazify, you can see the defense minister of Biafra assuring you that no pause for alarm. No pause for alarm. Everything I did for order. However, it's not easy. It's not easy. We are different people. We mean what we say.
Everything is in place. Everything is in place. And when our defense minister said that the Igbos are cursed, she just reminded me one of the brokers of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He said, go and verify, go and make your research. Any meeting, any organization that you have IGBO attached to it, go and watch such organization. They eat themselves. They work against themselves. They work against the collective interest of the so-called Igbos that they separated themselves in a kind of that they want to represent them to some extent. He said that anything that has IGBO attached to it is cost. Our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said it, that it is cost. And today, our defense minister are rephrasing on that particular statement by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That will go a long way to tell you that outside God, like our leader will always say, that Elohim himself will give us Biafra, that I made it possible that Simon Ekpa is in the picture today. We are gone as a people. The Islamic terrorist government of Nigeria would have taken over our land. And most of the people that are abroad, that are here, everybody would have been scraping to safety by now. If you can lay your hand on anything, you will sell it just to see, even if it's a Chad, even if it's Burkina Faso, you go there and stay. Even if mosquito and flies will kill you there, you will prefer to be eating flies as you're eating your food. Flies is missing with the food. You prefer it than what you would have faced in the Fulanization hegemony of one Nigeria. So thank you so much, our defense minister. We thank God for men and the women like you people. If God did not send you guys on our way, we would have been forgotten. We would have been forgotten by now. We would have been a race that is exterminated. Other people would have been telling our story in the next 50, 60 years from now. They'll be saying that there's this nation that they called Biafra, that they used to call Biafra. And one of the ethnic nationalities in that Biafra is the Igbo people. And the story that would have been told about us would have been a very tragic one. But you people take it upon yourselves and say it's never going to happen. That what Elohim have said about his people must come to pass. And that is that his people will be a free people that will live, and the rest that will have the right to live, because that's why we are fighting and defending our land. So thank you so much. We appreciate everything. And it's only God that can repay all of you. That's nothing we the Biafrans can do. It's only God.
Biafran Queen is online. The
Biafran
Queen. The
Who joined?
Queen. Yes. Please, Biafran people always like to listen to you. You've been doing a great job on Twitter space. And I wonder the kind of strength you have. Yes, I can hear you fine. So Biafran Queen, please fire on.
Can you hear me?
Good. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Biafran Queen.
Okay, good morning, Mazi Gaddafi. Good morning, Isanyi.
Is that Biafra Queen?
Isanyi, my young elder, what happened on the space? You guys kicked me out.
Where?
Isanyi.
On the studio. On the studio?
My younger, can you hear me? On the space, can you hear her?
Yes, I can hear you. Is it on the studio?
No, on a space. She's asking about space.
No. You came in now. I send you the co-host. You run out. Maybe you're busy at work.
Okay. Anyway, all right. Your space brought down, so I couldn't see anymore. So I assume that the space ended before.
They couldn't allow us to finish.
People, good morning, everyone. I just want to. I have some questions for the Igwe. I don't know if it's Igwe watching me, but if it's Igwe, yes, they agree in Igwe Akajiofo. So this is the question I asked yesterday on Majogo's program. So I'm going to repeat the question again in case if anybody that knows that Igwe, you need to take it to him and ask him this simple question and a honest question. So he is supposed to be a grandfather, a granddad. Hey, he will say that when the elder is in the house, everything is in place. I'm sure I know to Ndi Bosa say, okay, no, elu and one way. But this Igwe are supposed to be an elder. They're supposed to be organizing home. This man is close to his grave. So his children are supposed to be organizing home before he leaves, before he joins the ancestors. But okay, he's now kind of he now joined the criminals. That wants Mazen Namdekanu dead by all means. If I knew that used his private jet to bring Mazen Namdekanu from Kenya, is the one that is telling you that he visited Mazen Namdekanu, and I'm talking to our people back home because you should have the reason why you should be sitting at home, and you should have the reason why when our prime minister says something, you listen to it because it's for your own good. Listen, this man is already close to his grave, and your own future is what you're just starting, and your children. And make way for your children to be able to breathe tomorrow. They are suppressing you. Ifeanyi Yoba is the one that brought Mazen Namdekanu from Kenya. When they finally sold his location to a job for the most trusted, according to him, that Mazen Namdekanu trusted him apart from many other lawyers. He is the most trusted. But the same most trusted is the one that betrayed the man that trusted him. And today he's telling you that they went to visit Mazen Namdekanu in the DSS dungeon. My question to that Akajiofo, whatever is if you went to visit Namdekanu in the DSS dungeon, right? Okay. Message to pass to us because we are his siblings. Okay, so now you went to get a message from Mazen Namdekanu. If Namdekanu is your biological son, are you supposed to go to the DSS dungeon to get a message from him to pass to the rest of the siblings? Because we are the rest of the siblings. You also said that we should be praying that Mazen Namdekanu, everything will be fine. Now I'm asking you, the Akajiofo Eze, I'm asking you a question. So if Mazen Namdekanu was your biological son, for over 2 years, he was kidnapped from Kenya. Even when court has discharged him, some individuals decided to still keep him there. his health is failing him already, he's still there. So I'm asking you, Igwe Akajofo, you went in there and you saw your son in the condition where he is. Is the DSS dungeon his home, Maznan Dekanu's home? Please, anybody that knows him, ask him this question. Is Maznan Dekanu, is the DSS dungeon Maznan Dekanu's home? That he has to be there and relax and be giving us message. And then you are telling us his siblings, the remaining siblings, that we should be praying for him, that God will do it. I do not want to curse you guys yesterday because of your age, but like there's something Mazi Gaddafi said this morning. Okay, all right, Kuma can use those phones. If you fall down for insult, we will insult you without looking back. Because if people are in disgrace, even those we call our elders are disgrace. I don't even know who is elders anymore. Children are now becoming elders because even little Kansi has sense more than this old man, this old fool. So you went there, you get message, and you came back to tell us that we should relax. We should relax and do what? I don't understand it. So we should just be quiet. Thomas Nandikano will be killed. Thomas Nandikano will die in DSS dungeon. Instead of all of you to speak, you went there and you saw him. You got the message. Which message? You got a message where he was banned, which is they banned him with chain on his 2 hands and 2 feet. On gunpoint, he's giving you message. He's telling you that we should stop sitting at home. That was meant to bring him out. Are you now telling us that Mazman can't enjoy sitting in DSS dungeon? So what we are doing that's supposed to make him to be released, to be free, to be a free man, to get out of that dungeon, that evil place. You are telling us that Nnamdi Kanu says you people should stop it and just be praying for him. God punish you people there. You people should be the ones to be in that DSS so that we will be praying for you to be released. So I'm saying to my people back home, please sit at home. Listen, if you do not sit at home, these people will use your body to make experiments. They will kill you and parade your body on the street in the name of fighting us, and they will hang it on us that we are the one that killed you. There was a meeting, there was a prayer meeting I joined 2 days ago. 2 days ago. In that prayer meeting, after the prayer meeting ended, in fact, I think I'm in a wrong prayer meeting because I'm going to insist myself. I hate it. So when they finished praying, they said that Anibo is bleeding. That is Simon Ekpa. I kept quiet for the last woman said, if I see Simon, I'm sorry to say it, but if I see Simon, I will shoot him to death. He will die. He's the one killing everything. Nnamdi Kanu has written a letter to stop it at home. When they finished, I started asking the one question to another. All of them in that meeting, everybody that their mouth was running, they all shut their stupid mouth. I asked them, the person that was killed in Enugu because Mba locked up shop that he did not open for anybody. I decided to lock my shop. I still pay my tax. And you come to lock up my shop. I decided that I'm not trading today. I want to sit at home. You then lock up my shop. Does Mba have any right to lock up somebody's shop? You live in Canada. You're a doctor. You live in America. You're a doctor or whatever profession you are. You know how civil that place is. Is it like that in Nigeria? One said no. I said, okay. That you said that Simon is the one killing everybody. They kept quiet. I said, please, I want that woman that said that if you see Simon, she will shoot the Simon, she will kill Simon. Answer me this question. That young boy that was shot that day, that particular day, because it's not only one boy that was shot, but we're using him as an example. Did you see the person that shot him? They said yes. I said, please, who shot him? He said a policeman. I said, policeman, is it for is the policeman working for Simon, yeah, or the policeman is from the government? He said the policeman is from government. I said, then what are you people? Are do not want to be rude because it's prayer session and I'm a new member. So I said, so please, what are we saying? And I started giving the instances all the video. And then I asked them again, are you aware that Enugu State, nobody is living in the Hamuf anymore? I asked again, in Benue State, we have more than 1 million IDP. It's not an IDP camp because you use IDP camps, you are celebrating it. Refugee camp. I cannot believe in my own land, in Biafra land. We now have IDP camp. One of the women who actually was supporting the lady was giving me a support actually. But she said, what is happening in Benue State because she's from Benue State. I was so ashamed of this woman. She called herself a doctor. These are the people who are in the diaspora. They don't know what is happening back home. To their own people to ask questions. I asked the woman, you said you're from Benue State. She said, she responded. I said, okay, so you do not know what is happening in Benue State. I said, I give up from now. Please go and ask questions what is happening in Benue State. At the end of the day, I said, if you people do not join hands to get our freedom, if you people do not join hands now and get our freedom, you will be trapped here you are right now. If you doubt me, buy tickets and go home and see if you will not be kidnapped. And if they kidnap you and they make ransom, if you're unable to redeem it with the limited time they give you, they chop off your head. Try and buy ticket and go home. So this woman that is saying that she does not know what is happening in Benue State that have been bleeding, that have been taken over by the she does not know. And yet you have the call to tell me that you want to talk about my PM. After that day, I think they are not looking at me somehow. I'm just there for a few times. Let them say anything again. But anyway, what I'm trying to say here, if you do not know what is happening back home, shut your mouth. If you do not want to join, if you do not join, you want to join the freedom. If you don't want to regret your future children, your future generation, you get back to them in Canada because you're a citizen, because you're a doctor, you're a nurse, you're a professional. You are in America. You have a citizen. You do not want to think about your people back home, and you do not want to think that tomorrow you're gonna go home. Please, quiet. Instead of you talking nonsense. The Biafra, when we get the Biafra, we get prepare yourself and come majestically, with your assets and all of that. Enter Biafra land. It's okay. But for now, if you don't know what to say, just shut your mouth and keep quiet. We will get this Biafra. And I told them that day, I said, you see me, I want my freedom. And I think they know where I'm coming from. So my people back home, please, I am begging you. We don't want to lose anybody. We have lost a lot and enough. Please, whenever you hear sit at home, just obey and sit at home. I also made a comment that day. I said, are you aware that Simon has been dispatching palliative back home? They said they don't know. I said, if we don't know anything, and you just sit here and just be talking anyhow. When they come for sit at home, making this a reality, think back for eating to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are respecting him for sitting at home because he said that you should go and listen to Simon Ekpa, that he's bringing a new dimension. He's not even bringing a new dimension right now. Simon is going beyond that new dimension. If you people don't know, Biafra is here. You are making way for your own generation. Leave those old men that are dead. Please leave them alone. Do not listen to anything, because if you want to listen that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wrote a letter from the PSL soldier, put yourself in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu position. If you are under gunpoint, would you not do even more? If Nnamdi Kanu is even the one that wrote the letter, in fact, I respect him. You know why? If for a second the Nigerian police arrest you, they put you in DSS dungeon. Excuse me. Before they even put you in a DSS dungeon, you will have saw hell and saw death. But this man told you from the DSS dungeon that Biafra restoration is non-negotiable. I don't know what else you guys want to hear. But for those who went there to collect nonsense later, shame will be upon you, because at the end of the day, we will push all of you. If I knew, but all of you will push all of you into Biafra. But you people know that you will not enter this Biafra land. We will so deal with all of you that sold Mazinandikano and making our life unbearable, killing our innocent people. Young men are being disappeared on a daily basis without no threat. God will punish all of you. Thank you, everybody. Please remain focused. Remain resolute. We are going home. It does not matter the propaganda they put out there. We are going home. And this year, it will not pass me. I don't want to see that this movement or this street freedom enter 2024, because delay is dangerous. Thank you for the opportunity. My people sit at home. And I also want to encourage every one of you that have not paid your tax. There's something I read yesterday about this PM that posted it. So that means this tax we are paying to is not only yours. Ambazonia are paying tax. So please go and subscribe any amount. The minimum, I think the minimum is $10 or $5. You can do it. You can do it if you want to choose weekly, if you want to choose monthly. The reason why I keep telling people, even the time I hosted, I told people the reason why for this tax is very important. If you people remember what happened in 1967, they put a blockade of food. This time, if they try nonsense, we are prepared ahead of them. So this is why you must pay that tax, please. God bless you, and thank you, Gaddafi, for the opportunity, and I appreciate. Thank you, everyone. And good morning.
Biafran Queen, the Gloria Ogo. Thank you for coming. You know, you always did wonders, even in the Twitter space, where you are the queen. You know, thank you for coming, and Biafra people has heard you. Thank you, and God bless you, ma. We move. We are shutting down. There's something I brought up. Let me see if you can play. It seems the thing don't want to play. They are shutting down. Okay. Well, it's okay. Hello.
Hello, Gaddafi. I greet you.
God bless you, sir.
Yeah, it's me, Freeman.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah. Let me do it in this way. Kamea utua. Makanowa aywa ka ezende ndi ebe biara na agwa anyị na ọ gara ịhụ onye ndu. Ọwa anyị nwa diere anyị nwawu ndị Igbo kwa anyị nwawu Biafra o diere ya ga ahụrụ anyị onye ndu.
I wonder.
Ebe this man aye die ho ya o. Ebe bana that's my job. Imabonye this man know before. Likewise, anu be mi ambo. Ebe no all this while I na ata afufu. Ebe nwoke ano all this while Biafrans on the Igbo na ata afufu. Oputa begi mbu bia ku okwu. The only okwu nwoke apụtara isi anyị igwe anyị igote anyị na ọwụ eze ọya awụ na chi ndị Igbo o ji ọfọ ndị Igbo na ọya wụ eze ndị Iri. Meaning what? Amara m ndị Iri biko unu ewere iwe o ma anyị butere unu agha ma ọ ma anyị kpara iwu unu because ọ nwoke a si anyị kpara iwu unu. Ka ebe nwoke a nọ all this while ihe nwoke a biri isi anyị na ọ gara aga hụ Maazị Nnamdi Kalụ na Maazị Nnamdi Kalụ si sit at home. Mana Maazị Nnamdi Kalụ emege ka anyị mara na asọkwa gị feri ya ọnụ if you gossip from now to the 2024 you must sit at home on Monday. You so for a hammer, ha ga-esi tiri at home. Ike agụgọnụ n'Ifeanyị Ụba, Ifeanyị Ụba mapụtara gidi. Anya na-aja n'ọnụ Ifeanyị Ụba na sit at home na-aga on. Akpọrọ m Anambra kita before mkpọwa, sit at home dị on yesterday. Akpọrọ m Ọlụ, sit at home dị on. Akpọrọ m ebe niile sit at home dị on na-aga. Nke mụ dawụrụ the problem ha nwezi 1 week and the next 1 week na-ebidokwa nwanne echi. So ma eze
Hello, your network is angry. Hello, Freeman. Freeman, what is going on? It seems you muted yourself. From our device here, everything is intact. You can call back. Down.
Anybody, any chairman of any market that is opened, any market you open, the chairman will hear from us. In Biafra land, any market you open, you will hear from us. We lost 5 million people. And you can, if you don't sit at home, we'll make you sit at home by force. People, no wonder we are suffering. You would have no appreciation of the sacrifice of the dead.
At all.
You think everything. Anybody, any chairman of any market that is opened, any market you open, the chairman will hear from us.
Hello.
Hello, Gaddafi. I think network cut me off, but I'm back now.
All right, you have 1 minute. We're about shutting down. We have.
Okay, I have 1 minute. I have 1 minute. Just like our leader is saying right now. Any chairman, any head market that's open, we will deal with him. You understand me? Can they just tell me that Mazin Namdekalu gave us this? Mazin Namdekalu gave us this order, and they should remember that Mazin Namdekalu told us anytime we search for him, we did not see him. That we must burn down Nigeria. We are searching for Mazi. We never see Mazi. This is getting to 8 months. They never brought Mazi to the court. We are searching for Mazi, and they tried to come us. This man, so-called king, came and told us that Mazi said we should stop sit at home. While Mazi told them here right now that any chairman, we must force them to sit at home, and we are forcing them to sit at home. So he should not come to play with us. Biafra is no negotiable, and it's only Mazin Namdekalu who tell us, hey, oh yeah, stop sit at home. As you are there now, as I'm watching you here now, right now, this is 5, 10, 15, 20, 23 minutes after. 23 minutes after 4 here in Spain. As I'm watching you here right now, you are talking to me, I'm talking to you. So Mazi will tell us to stop sit at home, and we will stop. But despite that, no news. Mazi is known to us long fucking time. We have stopped taking any order from Don John. We will not take any order. Those people, they think that we are joking. We will not take any order. Mazi Samoneka has said this thing long time ago, and it's still existing, and that is where we stand for. So we are not taking any order from anybody. This man coming to show us that he is the king of Eri, or he is the king of Ndibo. This is or the king of Ndibo, or whatever. In this way, Oga, making just go sit down because as in Afokaria Zanya Burunkata, Wayoku. I love Ada Biafra, Ada Diorama yesterday. She was on her own nkata basket. She wear basket. Guayoku. Me kwa ebukwem basket now guayoku. So
the difference between me and you guys is I am Gaddafi. I opened my face to talk to him. I said I have the signature of Chukwemeka Augustine Ezenri of Aguleri. I have his signature for something. If you pin, I will bring it to open. That his signature is with me. People who don't know. So I know any pim with this criminal, I will make him uncomfortable for life. So my own never say carry at the front or carry at the back. My own is that I'm talking to the Ezenri, that I have his signature, which is signed for something. So any of this nonsense, Gaddafi, will show the world what that signature was for. So you cannot say yes today, you can't say no tomorrow. It's unacceptable. So that is it. Thank you. Thank you. Network, don't do you again. So this is what our leader said. Let us hear him.
And I'm telling Biafrans tonight that we are effectively on our own. We have been given two choices by the United Kingdom, the slave masters and the colonizers. The UK have given us only two alternatives. And I call it the devil's alternative, of course. We either submit to the will of their puppets, the Islamic Caliphate, or we will be wiped out from the face of this very earth. The question you must ask yourself tonight as a Biafran, as a Southerner is, do you want to be a slave to the Fulani Caliphate, or do you want to die on your feet? Live for 1,000 years on your knees, as most of them are doing without even knowing it, or you die on your feet. The devil's alternative. Whichever option we choose, men are going to die. Which one do you prefer? Are we going to fight and die like men, or are we going to submit to a life of Allahu Akbar? It's entirely up to you. The time is now, because the enemies, they have come. I didn't say they are coming, they have not come into our land. And as I promised them, if God is on our side, which I know He is on our side, this army of Nigeria will die in Biafra land. That is how God intended it to happen. Many of us are going to die. And I'll be leading it myself, mind you. Many of us are going to die. But Biafra is going to come. And everything called Nigeria will perish in Biafra land. The world must be prepared for what is to come. We are not going to be slaves in our land. I want to let Katona Lang, the UK government, to understand this. That we have chosen the path of death than to submit to the will of the Fulani Caliphate. Death is better for us. People are dying every day. Are they not human beings? People are dying every day. Are we better than them? Those who are dying, are we better than them? We must develop the mindset of the Afghanis. In Afghanistan, that is why Afghanistan cannot be taken. It doesn't matter the firepower you have. NATO is in Afghanistan. Have they taken Afghanistan? The answer is no. You are coming to kill us, but we are also going to die together in the land of Biafra. Let anybody say I did not warn them, because things are going to start happening in the next 14 days. When it starts happening, if Fulefus may talk and yap and write their rubbish. But now that the Fulanis are kidnapping our people, disappearing us, killing people in truckloads, nobody's talking. We must make our land impregnable for them. And that will involve a lot of destruction. I'm saying it live on air so that all of you will understand. To slow the advance down, we need to destroy a lot of things. We must destroy a lot of things. That is how all of you will come to your senses to understand that we are in a state of war. They want to circle us.
Thank you. Our leader said we must develop the mind of Afghanistan. I want to leave this for you as we shut down, as we round up. Like I said to Chukwemeka Augustine or the Eze Henry, Akaji Ashe, Akaji Ashe of Igbo land. My sister Gloria Ogu she asked a good question. She said, if Mazen Andekano was your son, will you always go there to visit him, to take a message from him, or you will go there to see how he will be released? There is a question that Akaji Ashe, one of answer. Because man yesterday said, if he has agreed to stop Saturn, why is he still holding him? Release him now, because he has agreed to so. So as it is, Biafran people, thank you for coming. I so much love each and every one of you. Please, please, I want you to subscribe to Gaddafi of Biafra TV. We are broadcasting live on Facebook. Our name in Facebook is Biafra Freedom Voice TV. We are also broadcasting on a platform and a channel, Biafra Freedom Voice TV in YouTube channel as well. Our main page is Gaddafi of Biafra TV. In Twitter, space, and Facebook, everywhere. So we are there. Above all, share this program so that the people will understand, people will hear us. I have only wanted to say to Ezenri that he did not respect his throne. We have to eat him as rice, like we used to say in our village. If I don't call himself rice, we children will pick up spoon and eat. So that is why, for a Eze that has never spoken, when Owerri was burned down, when Imo State was burned down, when Zumbe was burned down, he never spoke. When the 14 youth were massacred, he never spoke. There was a time they said there was a lot of cops in mortuary in Owerri. He never spoke. There are a lot of Mazina Dikano Kukuma. He not talk anything. So, but today they have come to pull him to go and speak against it at home. Papa, Mama, everyone. Mazina Dikano did not order for sit at home. We did. And him who did not order for sit at home cannot come to cancel what he did not order. And to make it clear to each and every one of you, we are not taking order from anybody in DSS dungeon. That is what we have said, and that's what we are saying. Thank you, each and every one of you. You guys are so many here, I cannot call each and every one of you. I love you all. Activate the bell icon. Share. Because when you share, our job is to distribute the message. When you share, you have extended the hands of fellowship. Thank you, Biafran people. Thank you, lovers of freedom. Thank you, each and every one of you that I pick your call. Thank you for those that I didn't pick your call. Remember, I love you all. Thank you, and God bless you.
At the end of this process, in Aga, so
without fear before our enemies, we have sworn an oath to restore Biafra, or we die in the process. There will be no retreat and no surrender. If the option they give to us is to seek our restoration by violence, every living thing living in the zoo will be destroyed. All the animals will be destroyed. It's a promise and a pledge we're making to them. They must understand that we just don't love our country. We are fanatical about Biafra. We will do everything humanly possible to ensure that Biafra comes. It is either the flag of Biafra is raised up or I am lowered into the grave. One of the two must happen. It is better for this heaven and this earth not to exist than for Biafra not to come to pass. We dedicate it into the hands of Chukwu Abiyama, the creator of the heavens and the earth, because only him decreed that we should exist as a race, and only him has the say to decide and to determine if we are to survive or not. We don't rest our hopes in any man. We don't believe that any country can do anything for us. We are going to reaffirm our faith in the supremacy of the creator of the heavens and the earth, Chukwu Abiyama, upon to whom and in whom every glory and honor belongs to. That's how we worship him, and nothing else, and no other. We worship the one true living God. That is who we worship. That is why we were created. We are not like any other people. We have been chosen by Chukwu Abiyama to serve him. We have been chosen by the creator of the heavens and the earth that we may serve him. That is why in our names it contains every praise imaginable. Every praise imaginable to the Most High is contained within our names, because we are very special people. We are here to reaffirm and reiterate that. We are here to ensure that this very march towards our freedom cannot be hindered. Any obstacle on our way, real or imagined, man or woman, adult or child, anything it is, once you are an impediment to the restoration of the sovereignty of Biafra, you will be destroyed completely and totally, in every way imaginable. We do not forgive. There is no forgiveness in our dictionary. We are
mercy on we Biafra, Lord, give us a freedom. Have mercy on we Biafrans and give us a freedom. Oh Lord, have mercy on we Biafrans and give us a freedom. Father, we need our leader. Prophet, we need our leader. We need our leader. Yeah, man. The evil and wicked British and Fulani Caliphate.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
We
is for